Poui, c'est les débuts quand je suis en retard. Poui, y a pas d'intro, Poui, j'ai pas fait le tweet, poui. Je vais vous moucher dans la gueule aussi, ça c'est fort possible. Ah oui, je suis en retard, je vous mets pas de l'attente quand même. Y'a pas des... Ah, sauvage, ça me gratte dans le dos. Ah mais attendez, du coup y a pas le casque, ça vous fait de l'écho, attendez. Ah, bonsoir papa, oui, bah j'ai dit vers 21h, hein. Vous savez, c'est pas toujours à l'heure. Attendez. Ça vous fait de... Hop. Ah, le bruit. Billy Badoui. Voilà, ça y est, c'est fini. Le bruit est maîtrisé. Ah. Alors, je vais peut-être couper le micro pendant que je me bouche. Parce que j'ai pas eu le temps. Ah. Est-ce que vous voulez un peu de trompette? Je suis giga malade. Ah bah tiens, pour toi, papa. La bonne bord pour papa. Alors, je me cache. Toujours la petite vibration. Petit vibrato. Ah, bonsoir. Ben ouais, parce qu'en vrai, je trouvais que ça s'arrangeait, puis ça se désarrange. Parce que on va répondre à la question pourquoi alors Batair il a pas fait des streams, on attendait la suite. J'avais même programmé la suite et j'ai oublié de l'annuler d'ailleurs, merci Pampan. Parce que je croyais que ça allait aller, mais le Covid. Alors, le Covid. Techniquement, pour l'instant, d'après les données scientifiques, je ne suis pas Covidé. Nous avons un seul des deux mini qui est Covidé. On est d'accord que c'est impossible qu'il en reste ainsi, puisque littéralement, je ramasse leurs mouchoirs sales et leurs vêtements sales, et c'est impossible de respecter les quelconques gestes barrières avec eux. Hein. Donc, je vais forcément l'avoir. Donc, demain soir, nouveau test. Pour déterminer. Donc il y a des chances que ce soit peut-être la fin de l'angine et le début du Covid, ou alors en fait non, c'est juste la fin de l'angine et il n'y a pas de Covid parce que je l'avais avant, mais je m'étais pas testé, donc on sait pas, c'est l'enfer. Et ce côté asynchrone des malades, c'est l'enfer organisationnel. Alors, en réalité ça a été très très bien, hein, ça n'a pas été très compliqué, mais en vrai le stress que ça provoque. Bonsoir Vandenk. Et bonsoir, je n'ai pas dit limonade, je dit bonsoir limonade, toi, je n'ai pas verbalisé les mots. Oh. Bref, on n'a pas eu le temps d'aller sauver le tonton Marcus. Plus les symptômes de la ça fait 3 fois que je suis en train de mettre autotest, disent pas Covid, mais TKT, je m'isole. Ah, tranquille, je m'isole, ouais. Très aléatoire, et puis entre les tests qui détectent pas le nouveau variant BA2, là, je sais pas quoi. En vrai, de toute façon, la stratégie, c'est même plus vraiment de savoir si t'es Covidé ou pas, c'est de compter, de croiser les doigts avec le vaccin, que ça suffise pour pas engorger les hôpitaux, voilà. Ah. On en est là. Ah. Sinon, on va avoir des jeux à faire. Là, on va essayer de finir, enfin d'avoir la bonne fin, au moins une des bonnes fins de ce jeu, quand même, toujours envie de savoir. Après, on aura un jeu d'horreur qui s'appelle Ikai. MDA, il fait froid, bonsoir, Mené. Et puis après, j'avais dû voir deux. Ah oui. Alors, après, on fera un petit peu de Cooking Simulator, parce qu'il y a une petite mise à jour qui est sortie. Et puis surtout, le départ de Tommy, le community manager. Je me suis dit, on se ferait bien une petite partie en hommage. Mais pas ce soir, il faut qu'on reste un peu dans la... Vous voyez, dans la dynamique du tonton Marcus. Ah, il y a une grosse erreur, Yoran Board, incroyable. Oh la vache, il m'a fait une erreur de psychopathe, Yoran Board, j'ai jamais vu ça. Bah, ça marche plus. J'ai essayé de me connecter, il a explosé, il a fait... Erreur, draw from object connect. What the fuck? Et ben quoi? Et si je le lance là? Est-ce qu'il veut se lancer? Si. Mais oui, ça marche. Ah, il y en a un nouveau. Typico. Ah, mais je l'ai peut-être pas créé la commande. Essayez voir. Avec le délai. Ah, je sais pas si je l'ai... Est-ce que je les bind? Attendez, je suis pas sûr. Ah, je l'ai mal écrit, merde. Putain, mais je suis insupportable.
Typico.
Normalement, ça marche avec celle que j'ai mis. Je l'ai pas mis dans le message du bot. Tiens, on va faire ça en attendant. Est-ce que vous avez reconnu? Typico. Typico. C'est typique. Oui. Ça, c'est dans le sketch. Du chant espagnol, là. Bon, alors, je sais pas pourquoi la version deck, la version smartphone ne veut pas. Hein. Puis putain, qu'est-ce que c'est que cette erreur? Attends, j'ai pas changé. On dirait qu'il veut pas, comme si j'avais changé le nom du board, mais non, pas du tout. Alors. Et je vois même plus ma commande. Bah, elle est où? Custom, défaut. Bah. Je suis dans un univers que je recule. Bref, non, bah, c'est très obscur. Hein. Attends, mais. Mais je l'ai mis dans quoi ma commande? C'est pas Nightbot qui. Attends, c'est quoi comme que j'ai utilisé comme. Ah, mais attendez, c'est que je suis connecté sur Twitch, c'est pour ça, ok. Oui, voilà, j'étais connecté avec Twitch, c'est pas mes commandes de Twitch. C'est pour ça que ça marche pas, ok. Der. Ah putain, faut se reconnecter à chaque fois, faut refaire des tokens, putain. Enfin, quoi que non, YouTube soit les tokens, mais. Ah, écoutez, bon, comment que ça va, vous autres? Mais non. J'ai pas non plus. Mais attends, c'est quel bot que j'utilise? Ah, mais c'est pas un bot, c'est dans l'Uran board. Putain, mais je sais. Je fais n'importe quoi. Hein. En plus, je le sais que j'utilise pas un bot. Comme si je le savais pas. Non, mais je suis fatigué. Alors. Typico. Voilà. Hop. 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 Covid t'a bien touché là. Ouais, il y a Typico là. Ah bah, bah écoute, tant mieux. Tant mieux, tant mieux. J'ai fait le tweet. Attends, est-ce que j'ai fait le tweet? Oui, j'ai fait le tweet. Hop, ça je vais. Bon bah je vais fermer. Bon bah je pourrais pas les déclencher, je sais pas pourquoi. On peut se mettre en bas. Je mettais Meilleur, mais on va se mettre en bas parce que les sous-titres, je crois pas que je passe par-dessus. Donc pas de stress, il y a point S. Hein. Voilà. Tonton Marcus, il est où? Where are you, tonton? Where are you, tonton Marcus? Waouh. Est-ce qu'on a encore le son du jeu? Ouais, on avait pas. Oh, le son était fort là, ça fait paf pif pouf. Ah bah oui, parce que j'ai capturé Typico entre temps, donc. Il veut pas capturer.
Typico.
Haha, Typico. C'est sûr que c'était tonton Marcus le gamer. Ah ouais, non, mais non, pas lui, l'autre. Celui qui est. Ah, je suis malade. Et peut-être que je mens. Ah non, dans le cercueil. Hein. Alors, on en est des preuves, donc ouais. La tante June, la tepu, elle était à cran. Elle a parlé pour rigoler, je pense, à son fiston comment engager un tueur. Engager un tueur à gage. Bon. Le fiston goth, on n'a aucun indice sur ce qu'il faisait. On n'a rien réussi à débloquer. Miss Tinguette, on sait qu'elle arrêtait pas de regarder par la fenêtre, qu'elle avait 2 téléphones, donc ça c'est un peu sus. Mais là j'aurais dû le faire, vous voyez, j'aurais dû faire... sus. T'es pas là aux obsèques. Oui. Ouais, en voyant la mauvaise fin, mais ça s'est pas inscrit, je crois. Si, ça s'est inscrit ou pas? Non, tu vois, ça s'est pas inscrit dans l'épreuve, donc je crois que c'était juste pour l'histoire, mais...
Although why Toby can't just do a normal bloody round, I don't know.
Je teste un peu le son comme ça.
Really? Yeah. He was off his head at the meeting. I overheard him.
Ah oui, il se parlait aux chiottes, il était énervé, et il a appelé mamie en pleurs. C'était quoi déjà ça?
Well, apart from Toby, he's been phoning me a few times recently. Funny thing, he barely says a word, but I can tell by his voice he's been crying. It's like he wants to say something really important, and then he just asks me how I am and says...
Il a donné les painkillers à Marcus quand la tante l'a brûlé. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Ah ouais, on sait pas ce qu'il lui a donné. Il lui a donné un truc, ouais, tout à fait. Donc il est sus, lui, quand même. Bon, maman, pour l'instant, rien. Mamie, rien. Et donc, lui... Ok. Comment on skip? Je sais plus, avec tap, je crois. Où il se passe. Bon, faudrait qu'on réussisse. Mais Toby, il est pas genre loin. Comment ça, loin? Bah, il est soi-disant en Afrique, mais... au moment où là, on fait l'appel, mais...
You need to shake them off, Abby.
Oui, il y avait
This
aussi...
whole rotten family. Don't answer it.
Bon, on va... Ça, je crois pas que ça joue. Ça joue plus pour avoir les infos avec le tonton, voilà, mais ça, on le savait déjà. Ok.
Your mom's on the war.
First, and then we can all just fuck off to bed.
On a un peu push Toby, mais Toby nous apprend pas forcément les trucs sur lui, en fait. C'est plutôt les mecs qui nous apprennent des trucs sur les autres.
Toby.
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak up, Abs. Traffic in these war-torn places is gonna be pretty heavy. You know me, I'll do anything for a good cause.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Abs, you're gonna have to repeat that.
No, I was just saying...
Matt, this
On va
traffic
faire genre, on va faire genre.
Who are you helping now, Toby?
The people of
Là, il
Earth.
entend bien, vous voyez.
Same as always.
Of course.
Just doing what I was born to do.
Anything specific?
Yeah, we're looking at areas to build a new school. But the area we're looking at is thick with militia. That's the risk you take when you're helping people divided by civil war.
C'est tellement fake.
Wow, that sounds really scary.
Trust me, Abs, you take your life into your own hands coming out here, but it's just something I've got to do.
Je vais rub un peu,
You're amazing, Toby.
I'm just doing what I can. I love to help.
Là, il
That's who
entend
I
bien,
am.
c'est bizarre. Hein.
Well, can you go first on the quiz?
No, I want people to be warmed up before I do my round. Hey, has your sister ever done a round?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she hasn't. Now, fairness is important to me, Abs. That's how everyone wants to be treated.
J'aurais dû, j'ose pas lui parler.
Yeah, found that Lottie gave something back to this family.
Okay then.
It's okay, just show him our papers. Yeah?
Ah, chef Fayou, Covidman, pour l'instant non. On verra demain soir.
Up ahead.
Bon, on a rien appris. Putain, on a encore tout raté. C'est vraiment relou ce jeu comme des fois.
Toby. How was that?
Thing. I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
June started it.
Je sais plus si maman on avait tiré quelque chose. Je crois pas. Hein.
Oh, so you want to
Nemesis.
be in a team with me? Well, at least you're not June.
Ben oui, en fait, c'est que les minis sont... Il y en a un des deux qui est positif, donc on a fait tous un test mercredi parce qu'on croyait déjà être contact. On était déjà contact de quelqu'un d'autre. Moi et l'autre, on est négatif, mais lui est positif et on verra. Tu crois que le premier fait pour être très chaud exprès?
Did you like the present I got you?
Remind me?
On n'a pas eu
The
ces dialogues.
earrings?
Oh, yes, that's right.
Oui, non, effectivement,
they suit
on n'a
me?
pas encore fait.
Well, I just think you look great in anything.
Ah,
Okay, question 1. Whenever I'm in Dubai, I go to Dimitri's chateaus. He does my favorite dish in the world. What is it?
What a stupid question. How on earth am I supposed to keep track of every culinary fiasco that Lottie gets obsessed with? I mean, whatever it is, it'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it?
Allez, on donne la réponse à maman. Elle aime bien gagner, maman.
Now.
Actually, I think I know the answer. It's a ketogenic hemp and tofu bowl.
That's not a meal. It's a collection of noises.
Oh, I know, but I'm pretty sure
Je
it's
suis
what
assez
Lottie will
d'accord.
say.
Des punchlines de ouf hein, dans cette famille.
Okay, so the dish is called humility. It's a specially prepared
Vous me dites
hemp
pour
and
le son?
tofu bowl served with quinoa. Ugh, honestly changed my life.
Ouais, correct, c'était pas vraiment
That's
ça. mais-
not food, it's just syllables.
Well, at least we got a point for it.
You bothered to brush your hair today?
I think so.
Question 2. I've worked with some of the best.
Je crois pas que pendant les quiz on peut
cutting-edge
vraiment
underground
tirer grand
designers
chose,
in
mais ça
the
déclenche les
world.
triggers après. Donc.
Like Gianni O, Hieronymus Gosh,
Jesus Christ.
the Dongle Brothers.
Les Dongle
Who
Brothers.
is my style icon?
Oh, hang on, I know this. It's me. Lottie says it all the time. We met for brunch a few months ago, and when I got to the table, she just looked at me and went, iconic.
Yeah, she said that to me a few times too.
What, you're her style icon? Find that hard to believe.
No, she said that about you to me.
Ouais, je pense c'est juste pour les vannes, j'en sais rien en fait.
I'll just answer the
Peut-être que ça,
question,
ça
shall I?
Hang
déclenche
on,
des...
though.
je sais
I
pas.
know Lottie wouldn't make this the question if she wasn't the answer. Yes, let's just say Lottie. I bet she says that.
Ah bah oh, j'ai pas eu de choix, donc comme ça c'est réglé.
So, the answer is obviously me.
Ah,
So
trop fort. Bah ouais, c'est sa mère.
Like, why follow anyone else's vibe? I'm just so unique. Why not channel that into my style, you know?
When did unique become synonymous with up your own arse?
Just talk amongst yourselves, guys. When I have question 3, I will shout.
Sorry, I missed the meeting, Mum.
Allez,
Should
allez.
be. It was the usual
Allez,
nightmare.
allez, allez. On creuse, on creuse.
You should get to escape it. The one consolation, Marcus came off worse this time. I mean, I know you've hero-worshipped that man ever since your father died, but
Il y a pas de Horace, oui.
awful prick.
Ah mince, il y a un papa, faut que je laisse le
What
modérateur travailler.
happened?
Oh, didn't anyone tell you? Auntie June knocked one of her foul-smelling candles
Ça on le
right
savait, je crois les
onto-
bougies. Hein.
Christ knows what scent it was supposed to be. Cherry and toilet duck. It smelled like something chemical anyway. And Marcus's jumper started to burn instantly. So Toby threw his drink straight in Marcus's face. Said he was trying to put out the flames. The how you miss by that.
Ouais, ça pour l'instant ça se tient.
I don't know.
Je cherche aussi des
So then I
contradictions.
poured Marcus's drink over him to actually put out the flames.
Ok.
Of course.
Then Marcus started shouting about Auntie June burning his hand, and Lottie came in with an old wet rag, which she said was cold, and started rubbing it on the burn. Then your nan found a first aid box and started trying to dress the wound.
Ah bon?
Bradley came in with, well, they were pills. He said they were painkillers.
Ouais.
Do you trust anything Bradley gave you?
C'était Bradley?
I've got it. Okay. The internet loves me for my eyes and my unique
Oh non,
style,
Léa, c'est
but
pas
which
assez
of my
précis, tu vois.
special talents has recently got them obsessed.
It was only a matter of time before she brought up
Oui,
singing.
mais là, elle a dit Bradley,
I
les
think that she
médicaments.
might mean something else.
She can't do anything else.
Well, she posted this video last week of her doing like this survival dance. It was called the shaker. You basically just shake your, you know.
I can guess.
Don't worry, Mum. Loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family, Abby.
On essaye ma réponse
Just
à moi.
pick an answer.
Okay, I'll go with the shaker.
Ah, j'aurais dû rub mom aussi.
The answer is singing. Last week, I did this collab on my channel with a girl who plays dubstep.
Dubstep à l'art.
So epic.
Sorry, Mum.
Well, it's hard when there's more than one talent to choose from. Wouldn't have that problem with you, would we, Abby?
Mais mom, mais vas-y, mais les
Question
punchlines,
4.
mais...
How many dance championships did I win as a kid?
God, she loves herself. Baffles me where she
Ah
gets
bah
it.
tiens.
Dance championships. I can work this out. Lottie only danced between 10 and 14, and there was a dance competition every... What was it? Every 4 months.
Oh là, c'est trop dur.
And Lottie would never ask this question if she'd ever lost a competition. So, 4 years, a dance competition every 4 months, 12 months in a year, and... Oh, shit, no one in real life does
12, hein?
maths without a calculator. I've got one on my phone somewhere.
Je sais pas, au pif.
I think it's 20.
Non, j'avais
Fine.
cliqué 12. Bon, c'est peut-être 20, je suis nul en comptage. Mais j'avais cliqué, trop tard. Ah.
The answer is a record.
Mais oui, mais j'ai
12
cliqué, mais j'ai
wins.
cliqué.
I mean, my
Après,
kid
je suis
said it
nul en
was
maths,
the
il paraît.
best he's ever seen, and he's been doing it for like 90 years or something. Someone else can go now. I'm getting like really low on my social battery.
Oh, thank God that's over.
Oh, Mum, I wanted to ask you a question.
Pas beaucoup avancé, hein.
Okay.
Je crois qu'on a aucune nouvelle preuve, en vrai. On va voir ce qu'il dit le tonton.
I am
mais-
never teaming up with that
Ça,
freak
on l'a déjà vu, ça.
again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase?
Oui, il a un gun. Attends,
Huh?
je suis...
He's bought a
Your mom's pretty tricky to talk to, but you did good, kid. I also have some new...
Dès qu'il chie. Ouais, on a rien de neuf. On a rien de juicy, là. Putain, mais c'est dur.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys. So
Non mais Toby, j'ai déjà tout eu, je crois. Et comme on a eu la première discussion, est-ce que ça change?
Hey, Abs, you cool? Great. I'm going to be leaving a lot of this quiz to you, yeah? We're still in transit here. This is vital work. We can't stop. We've got to build these schools.
Ouais,
We can't risk coming across any of these militias either. And they're not the only danger in a place like this, you know?
I wish there were more people like you, Toby.
Ah, me too, Abs, me too.
Is everyone listening? La 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 la.
Ah, c'est ce quiz-là.
La 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 la.
Can't hear that. Sorry, Abs. Sound keeps cutting out. Can you whistle it back to me?
Okay.
Ah, siffle très mal.
I think it's Beethoven.
Can't help you. Sorry, Abs. You got this one, yeah? Look, I don't want to lose this quiz again, so I'm counting on you. Hey, les yeux sur la route. Les yeux sur la route.
Everything okay, Toby?
Oh, yeah, there's just an old man on the road who looks in pretty desperate shape. I'll tell the driver to give him a bottle of water. Ooh.
Ah non, mais on l'avait fait ça. Ouh. De toute façon, si j'avais répondu, ça aurait pas aidé.
What would happen to these poor people?
Non, on continue parce que la dernière fois j'ai interrompu, il fallait pas.
To help them, you know?
I'm so proud of you,
Hey,
Toby.
that's not why I'm here, but I appreciate it.
So I think the answer is Beethoven.
What? Oh right, yeah. Sounds good to me.
Ok, donc ça, on n'a pas perdu. Donc j'ai bien fait, on n'a pas perdu le. Ouais. Oui, on avait arrêté le quiz, mais j'avais pas compris ça. Et
Well,
du coup,
now that we've finally got everyone's answers, the correct answer is obviously Beethoven's Transcendent Ode to Joy.
Yes. Are they all going to be that easy?
Now this second piece is slightly trickier. La la la. La 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 la.
Oh my god.
Abs, something funny's going on with my screen.
No, I can see it too. I think she's accidentally switched on the filters.
on était avec Lottie la dernière fois.
Gonna go ballistic.
Right, who did this? Speak up.
Mum, I think you did it to yourself. There should be a button on your screen.
Not a word. You understand? Now send me your answers.
I don't even remember what she was singing now.
I think it was Mozart, Abs.
Okay.
The thing is, this kind of music, it's not necessarily my bag. No, I'm more interested in the authentic sounds of music made by all the people that I meet. You know?
Il est vraiment... Oh, c'est un peu lourdin comme
life,
critique.
The music of the earth, the music of truth.
Well, you must have met some amazing people.
Yeah, though to be fair, Abs, they also met me.
Mais on n'avance pas dans l'histoire, je peux pas orienter les questions, c'est chiant.
Great.
I once met a woman in Nairobi who could take a wooden spoon.
The answer I was looking for was, of course, Chopin's heroic Polonaise.
En plus, c'était... Bah, de toute façon, j'avais pas répondu...
So anyway, she used to take...
Bon, déjà, on sait que c'est pas lui, parce qu'on reçoit le message et il nous parle.
What are you doing? You gotta get back to the...
The thought of it really made him laugh.
Just follow that path, Abs.
Ah merde, j'ai squeezé, j'ai pas... Ah merde.
Oh, Mozart. Let's go with Mozart.
Sure.
Merde, j'ai squeezé. Bon, je pense pas qu'il répondait à un truc important, sinon ça me l'aurait marqué. Faut que j'arrête de... Mais s'il y a des parties que j'ai déjà vues et d'autres que j'ai pas déjà vues, ça skip pas comme il faut.
Many of you got this wrong. The Moonlight Sonata by Ludwig
van Mozart.
Beethoven.
Ah, tough one, Abs.
Slight change of mood with this next piece. No, I think that's my body telling me that's enough. I won't risk losing my voice for this. I'm organising an entire spread for the Telegraph magazine tomorrow, so let's move on to the next round.
Hey, good job, Abs. We're not a bad team.
Yeah, that was fun.
Take care.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I wanted to ask you something.
Sure, shoot.
I was just wondering about the family meeting. What did I miss?
Well, it was pretty tense.
Yeah, what happened?
I think Mum tried to kill Marcus.
What?
Okay, kill's a bit strong. She definitely tried to wound him, though. She knocked a candle right onto him, nearly set him up in flames.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I heard about that. I thought that was just because, you know, she was drunk.
Maybe. I mean, half the time she's a mess. But I think sometimes she's just playing up to it, you know? It gives her a good excuse to say whatever she wants.
So you think she might have knocked that candle over on purpose?
Before the meeting, Mum kept telling me it was time that Marcus faced the consequences. That's what she said. Consequences. I guess she took matters into her own hands. Oh, God, and the candle stank as well. Oh, I was like, this cannot be good for the planet. It was like she had it made out of pure CFCs or something.
So, what did...
Listen, Abs, I'd love to chat, but I've got to eat something before the next round starts, yeah? Good talk.
Yeah, no
Ouais,
worries.
c'est maigre, hein. Putain, c'est vraiment... La bougie et le poison. Ah non, ça aurait pu tuer tout le monde et tout. Mais non.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening?
Un petit
Uncomfortable
truc.
silence.
C'est vraiment un petit truc, quoi. T'es à cran. Ouais, mais c'est maigre, hein. C'est pour ça que ça me fait... Oui, mais non, c'est trop maigre. Il aurait pas bouffé la bougie, quoi, tu vois, ça aurait pu empoisonner tout le monde. Oui, ça, ok.
Abby!
Je skip pas parce que...
Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or... Oh my God, I can't do this.
I'm afraid it is too late for that.
J'ose
No,
pas
I
skipper
can't, I
maintenant.
told you.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit. What are they going to do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
Arrête de crever.
Marcus,
Ah, les glaires, on dirait moi, là.
are you okay?
It's getting
Bah,
worse,
l'eau
Abby.
dans le visage, c'est trop random.
I've got less
Les
time
soins, ouais, les
than I
médicaments,
thought.
ouais.
Don't give up on me.
Mais tout a l'air foireux, ouais.
You're the only chance I got.
Même le linge sur la brûlure, fallait d'abord qu'il sache qu'il allait se brûler. Ça n'a aucun sens. Non, mais je vous dis, c'est un Orient Express et tout le monde est coupable, quoi. Ah là, je viens de vous spoil. Allez, bim. Et il nous manque un truc, mais je sais pas comment tu peux débloquer face avec une autre suite de dialogue.
Okay.
je pense. C'est pas-
Listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled.
As if you never speak to me.
On
Ever
va essayer
again.
avec Mom à la nouvelle manche. Je crois que je sais plus si je l'avais fait. La petite couronne.
How's it going, Mum?
How do you think?
Ah, on a déjà eu, je crois.
Good.
Bad.
Ouais, merde.
Is that empathy? Yeah, I think so.
Je sais plus.
You're going to be awesome at this,
Ah oui,
Mum.
quand
You're an
ça faisait
amazing
le-
actor.
I know. Although why Toby can't just do a normal bloody round, I don't know. He's been all over the shop recently.
Je sais plus, faudrait pas que je dise la même chose, je me souviens plus
He was
déjà,
off
moi.
his head at the meeting. I overheard him talking to himself in the toilets. You have to do this.
Mais ça, je l'avais déjà eu.
You
mais-
can do.
Je vais me joindre. Alors, on va changer les dialogues un peu. Ah, c'est lui, je vais me faire bâcher.
Oh no,
Je vais tellement me faire bâcher.
I'm never going to see fish again. I just hate fossil fuels.
Abby, what on earth are you doing?
Wow, Auntie Felicity,
Yes.
that's actually really patronising.
Bon, c'est la même
These
dialogue. de
people
toute façon.
are far braver, have far more resilience than
J'ai
you
plus
could
voir de
ever
poisson,
imagine.
OMG.
They would never give up. They would face any danger for their families, for their way of life, yeah? Let's mix things up and bring this a little closer to home.
No. This is supposed to be a quiz, not a fucking TED talk.
Ça change pas
Either
grand-chose.
ask a proper question or go snog a tree.
So let me get
La
this
fameuse
straight.
punchline.
What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to understand another person's struggle, yeah?
Shut up, Toby.
There are other people in the world beside you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we here for Hilda the fisherwoman's birthday?
Well, no, but...
Toby, let me stop you there. Is the next thing you're going to say a question? An actual question? The kind of thing you'd get in a quiz?
I've got a different scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance.
I
You're
am
done.
doing a proper...
Ouais, bon, ok, ça va pas changer.
Another disaster? Why do I even bother? I try to do something nice, something selfless for this family.
I know, Mum.
I know, Mum. Is that your total contribution? Christ, Abby. Oh, let me get a word in.
Wait, Mum, I need to tell you something. Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
I'm not interested.
No, but he's...
The man's a liar.
Ah, ça
Abby.
change pas.
I always hoped you wouldn't fall for it, and perhaps I should have done something when you were younger, but it wasn't easy for me either. After your father died, I thought, oh, if you want to turn to Uncle...
Abby, please.
On a déjà eu tout
Family
ça.
that would never fucking lie to you.
Bon, on fait confiance au tonton, hein, parce que la dernière fois, il a fini dans un cercueil.
I believe you.
À la vitesse express, n'est-ce pas? Mais il y a cette deuxième truc de dialogue qu'on n'arrive pas à décoincer. C'est compliqué. Hein.
I better get back in there then.
I am. I always play nicely.
Ouais, c'est Bradley, ouais.
Bradley, what do you know about poisons?
Nothing.
Bradley?
I don't know anything.
Question 1. Which one of Flick's little brats threw up all over my car?
Well, that was you, wasn't it? Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it. She's had like 8 cars since then.
Je crois que j'ai déjà fait un système.
Bradley, you have to tell me everything that happened at the meeting.
Oh, nothing unusual, just like loads of arguments.
Mais il a déjà fait ça.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Je vais dire ça. Je crois que j'allais dire arrête de mentir l'autre fois.
So weird.
Are you sure that's everything?
Yeah.
Ah.
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc said I need you to pick one.
Bon, on avait dit thallium, hein.
It's okay, Abby.
Et ça avait marché.
It's thallium.
Et on a rien vu, super. Bah oui.
Well, where the...
Puis après, ça finit, on apprend rien. Bon. Putain. Chiant, en fait. En fait, il devient chiant, c'est dommage. Je peux pas toujours prendre la même. Bon, on a une petite preuve en plus sur tant de jeunes, mais on n'a pas assez de preuves. Qui c'est qui m'a le plus parlé? C'est quoi le hibou? C'est qui le hibou? Ah, j'ai pas les logos là, c'est chiant. Genre force Bradley. Ouais, on va forcer un peu Bradley. Ouais. Run full mamie. T'as dit comme ça, merde. Bon, le poison, on l'a trouvé, mais...
Don't answer it.
Okay.
Fine.
Ah, je peux pas jouer avec... On va jouer avec... Mais j'avais commencé avec mamie la première fois. Donc j'essaie... Enfin, je crois. Hein.
Okay, ready? Question 1.
Je crois que j'ai déjà fait
Rhyme
aussi.
legend Capsy recently described my debut track as thick, but what is the track called? Or is that too easy?
Non, j'ai déjà fait ça.
Or a sex toy.
Donc ouais, la première fois, je lui avais expliqué, elle avait
Yeah,
pas
I
compris.
honestly don't know what it means. I think Lottie just thought that it sounded good.
Ouais, mais il
I
dit
don't
ça.
want to debate it with you. Just answer the quiz.
Okay.
Pas trop skipper quand même, mais bon.
So, my first track is called Vibin' It. There must be a lot of fans here because nobody got it wrong.
Yes, nothing to do with the fact she's been torturing us with it for months.
Question 2. This one's going to be a bit more tricky, but I'm sure you'll know it. So, I recently designed a magazine shoot around my favorite book. What is it?
Does Lottie read? Can Lottie read? She can't have got much further than the very hungry caterpillar. That's probably too advanced. Did she ever master the alphabet?
Oh,
Or did she get arrested at I? That would explain a lot.
I think it might be The Hunger Games, or at least that's the only book that I know Lottie's definitely read. She was going to read the rest of them, but then the films came out, so... Yeah, she just...
Bored now.
T'as la tente, mais...
Hunger Games.
Et j'ai pas d'autre choix, là. En fait,
The
des fois, il y a
answer
4
is
séquences à
The Hunger
débloquer.
Games.
C'est pas possible.
Seriously, that book is
Mais je crois que tu peux
so
pas les
good.
débloquer en un run.
Like, once
Ouais,
you've read The
c'est
Hunger
bien.
Games, why read anything else? I haven't. Let me just think about question 3.
I wish you had been at the meeting. Just to see the look on your face.
Et là, on a juste cette
What do you
info.
mean?
Oh, didn't you pressuring us into giving her praise and compliments? It is pathetic.
J'avais dit ses sourcils, j'avais raison, mais en fait, je vais mettre sa voix.
Yeah, forget what I said. Let's go with her singing voice.
Mais je crois qu'elle va m'insulter, la tante, encore. Elle va dire « je suis nul ».
The answer is...
Si, ouais, mais des fois, c'est relou.
Obviously, my eyebrows. I get messages like every day asking me to do an eyebrow tutorial, but like, why would I give away all my secrets?
How am I related to such an idiot?
Yeah, Lottie can
I
sometimes.
wasn't talking about Lottie.
Ouais,
Okay, so
répondre la même
question
punchline
four.
même quand
How
j'avais
many
la
times
bonne
has Dad taken you to
réponse.
Dubai?
Oh, Christ. That waste
Ah oui,
of
alors soit
space.
donner la bonne réponse.
Honestly, you should have seen him run for the hill. Put that down.
Well, I was going to say 14.
Yes, well, you're not exactly Carol Vorderman, are you? So just put the
Je
answer.
crois que j'avais mis 13 exprès.
I'm sorry, but the answer.
Je sais plus. On n'a rien appris parce qu'il n'y a pas marqué preuve. Oui, bon, ça on l'avait déjà eu, ok. Donc faut pas refaire.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys. So
Non, on push. On l'a pas fait ça avec Bradley, je crois, cette phase-là. La phase où elle chante.
Hey Bradley, how are you?
Bah réponds pas, Carl. Oh.
Who's that on your t-shirt?
You've never heard of Keith Wilson Keys before?
On va le faire parler un peu. On va le faire parler.
Shall I go with Beethoven then? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I know Beethoven died in a thunderstorm and you can still visit his
Oh, c'est vrai,
grave.
c'est tellement cliché, putain.
Well, I'll just go for him then.
Yes, a pretty straightforward one to start.
me
That was
boucher.
the
Excusez-moi.
Sumptuous Furelise by the magnificent Beethoven. Piece number 2. La 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 la. La 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 la. Dum diddle 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 dum diddle 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 diddle
Wow. Mum really got into that one, didn't she? Yeah, she did. Do you know it?
I don't know the name, but it sounds like one of the ones your mum played the other night. Why do people listen to happy music when they're not even happy? It just makes you feel worse.
On essaye, parce que sinon on va
Did
pas
you
s'en...
mean Mum played this at the meeting?
I think so.
C'est tout? Ah non, mais pas déjà.
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Il est insupportable, tonton.
You muted me and I wasn't even saying anything. What were you looking at?
Nothing. I'm fine. What were we talking about?
Nothing.
Mais si!
Right, yeah. No, wait, you were saying that Mum played this song at the meeting. I mean, how was the meeting?
When everyone was really angry, Lottie was acting strange too.
Mais ça aussi, on l'a eu en
She's
fait.
got 2 phones now.
On l'avait déjà cette
One
info.
looked to me like a burner phone. Do you know what that is?
Bah si, il nous l'avait déjà donné. Putain, je sais plus quand est-ce qu'il les donne, les infos. Parce que j'ai pas... je peux pas consulter cette timeline, en fait. J'ai juste les preuves. Mais je sais plus à quel moment ils me les donnent et ils me le font pas voir.
It's not the kind of phone that takes photos. Maybe someone gave it to her.
Did you see anything else?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
This next piece is so obvious.
Mais attends, je l'avais déjà de toute façon. Bah oui, pourquoi il me remet? Oh, c'est chiant.
I considered not doing it, but for some reason it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La 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 la.
Ah, il devrait kiffer.
I can never remember the name.
Funeral March. It's Funeral March by Chopin. It's one of my favourites.
All right, yeah.
C'est trop
It's
bien.
it's a good one.
La 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 la.
Je sens qu'on va pas avancer, ça
That
va
piece was the incredibly moving Funeral March by Chopin.
Elle a dit qu'elle
I
avait ça en
already
tête.
know what I'm doing for my 4th piece, so be quiet.
Voilà, va y arriver.
Oh, no, no. The humidity's changed. I can't sing in this. I could sprain something. Let's move on to the next round.
Allez.
I was surprised you weren't at the meeting. Aren't you Uncle Marcus's biggest
Mais
cheerleader?
je crois qu'on l'avait fait
Yeah,
en
no,
fait.
I really wanted to be there. It was just, there was this thing at work and...
You should have been there. He needed you.
What are you saying?
Everybody else hates him. The whole family, apart from you. I mean, my mum spends most of her time thinking about how much she hates him. So after too many drinks, she starts rambling about him, talking about how he's ruined Granddad's legacy, how a company should have come to her.
Bah oui, mais ça on l'avait vu, c'est même pas marqué.
Once, when it was really bad, she asked me.
Oui, bah non,
when
mais
you
ça on l'avait déjà
hung
eu,
up.
on l'avait déjà eu tout ça. Bon, deuxième manche, faut que je marque parce que ça je peux pas le consulter, tu vois. Deuxième manche, c'est un peu artificiel, hein, je trouve. Bon, alors, première manche, on va mettre deuxième manche, donc pour Bradley. Pour Bradley, c'est ok. On a eu 1 et 2. Ok.
Okay, listen up, guys. My signal seems to have...
Parce que je crois pas, je regarde dans... Ah, bah non, arbre généalogique, c'est juste ça, mais... Ça, c'est bizarre qu'ils en aient mis un, c'est que ça doit avoir une importance. Dans paramètres, bah non, c'est juste les paramètres, quoi. À moins que dans preuve, il y a un onglet quelque part. Mais non, c'est ça qui me... qui me chafouine.
Settle down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now.
On va prendre mamie.
Never speak to me ever again.
Mange 3 mamies. Alors.
Oh, thank goodness. I've got a clever one on my team.
You're the clever one, Nan.
Don't be daft.
Okay, everyone concentrating, yeah? This is... It's a little bit different to your typical quiz round. I like to call these empathy exercises. Now, I'll give you a scenario, and you have to
skip. Elle va
relate
rien
to that
comprendre, la vieille, elle va rien
scenario
piger.
with empathy. Huh? Sounds simple, right?
Well, I don't know what he's on about.
Great, let's go. Now, imagine you're very poor. You're 12 years old, and you're getting up before sunrise because you have to walk 8 miles to get to school.
What's going on? Who's walking to school?
Que dalle.
And how far did he say? 8 miles?
Oh, on s'en fout, mamie, on s'en fout, on s'en
Of
fout.
course the school must run
Non, mais on
one.
s'en fout, Leonard, on va pas gagner.
I've
nous.
got no idea what he's doing. Sounds like he's going into a bit of a lecture.
He loves a sermon, our Toby.
Now, this little boy's feet are bleeding, swollen to the...
Je sais que c'est too much, mais c'est drôle quand même.
But I can't hear a word he's saying.
Yep, I muted him.
You'll have to teach me how to do that. I think it could come in very handy.
I'm sorry
Allez,
that I
mamie,
haven't
balance.
been round to see you in a while.
Oh, don't worry, love. I get updates off your mother. Well, when she can be bothered to check up on you. I was hoping I might see you at the meeting, but I think you made the right choice keeping away.
Sounds like I did.
Awful it was, love. I don't know how much you've already heard, but there was trouble all over the shop.
Mais ça a encore été les mêmes
Even
infos.
Toby, Mr. Peace and Love, he lost it. I was getting myself a drink in the kitchen, and he burst in a world of his own, furious with your Uncle Marcus, saying something about how he'd left him no choice.
What does that mean?
He wouldn't tell me. Do you think we should switch him back on before he notices?
Probably.
Je vais juste revoir vite fait. Toby a appelé mamie en pleurs.
Even Toby, Mr. Peace and
Juste à
Love,
quel
he
moment
lost
exactement?
it. I was getting myself a drink in the
En train de me
kitchen,
servir un verre,
and
ok.
he burst in a world of his own, furious with your Uncle.
Ok.
And after all that, he's taken, kidnapped by a militia.
Ouais, c'est
Can
vraiment marrant
you
quand
even
même.
comprehend?
What a load of nonsense.
Abby, Nan, are you concentrating? I haven't had a single response from you yet.
What do I say, love? Shall I just do a thumbs up? Will that help?
We're just discussing the kidnapped boy.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
Nan was saying that it's an incredibly sad situation, but there are so many factors at play, you know, political instability and extreme poverty.
Wait, Nan said that.
Yes.
Nan
Yeah,
said that.
she did. I mean, maybe not in those exact words.
Do you think this is funny, Abby? Huh? Is that what everyone else thinks too? Huh? You all think that this is a joke?
What do the others say, love?
Probably yes.
You know, I should have known that an exercise like this would be a waste of time on this family. No
La
emotional
vieille, vraiment, les
intelligence
acteurs sont
at
marrants.
all. You
Très
should
rigolo.
all be ashamed.
Will someone else do their round so Toby will shut up?
No,
Ah oui,
that's not
ah
fair.
oui.
I want to do a round.
No.
Well, it's my turn.
No.
Bon, 3 victoires avec mamie, on en a un.
Listen, love, before I go, there's one thing I've been meaning to ask you. Has your mother spoken to you about your Uncle Marcus lately?
No? Why?
Ta mamie,
The
elle
day
déballe.
of the
Hein.
meeting, your mother asked us all to get to the house early before your Uncle Marcus got there. She told us, how did she put it? She wanted him out of the way. She was asking us all there to see if we'd support
Ouais, mais je
her
pense que c'est plus
in a move
business.
to take over
Ouais,
the
c'est ça.
company. to take it off Marcus. Your mum wants to buy him out, but she can't meet his price. I think he's asking for too much just to annoy her. And obviously the company means a lot to him because of his dad. I know you try to stay out of all this financial stuff, but the company is for all of us, love. That's how your grandfather wanted it.
Okay.
I know.
I think we best get back for the next round.
Nan, wait a second. I need to tell you something.
I knew there was something
Allez,
wrong.
troisième.
What on earth is it?
Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Bad? Well, what do you mean?
Someone's hurt him. Someone's...
Oh, Abby, love, he's not going on about that again, is he?
About what?
Comme il a déjà fait ça, comme il est parano.
Threatening him. What? Well, it was a few years ago now. Marcus had a bit of trouble with an old business partner. Marcus thought he was trying to kill him.
Ah, mais c'est peut-être lui qui me menace.
Right state over it. Said the bloke was threatening him, sending him violent emails. Well, because the emails were anonymous, so any bloody one could have been sending them. Apparently, he didn't leave his house for months. He was absolutely convinced someone was trying to kill him. Well, nothing happened, of course. If you ask me, he made the whole thing up.
Ah, il y a encore,
he has got a very active
soupçons,
imagination.
mais ils le font exprès de...
I can't believe he never told you. You're very close, aren't you?
Yeah.
I wonder why he kept it from you. Abby?
No, I'm fine, honestly. Thank you for telling me.
You going to be all right, love?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right, then. See you for the next round.
Bon bah full mamie, hein. Mamie c'est rentable, hein. Bon, ça c'est le petit moment où elle se lève.
Kid, we need to talk. Abby, please. Please.
J'aimerais bien avoir le compte rendu parce que j'ai peur de skipper, que ça me skippe le compte
If
rendu.
we had more time, I could explain.
Mamie qui clutch, mais oui.
It is real.
Speedrun. Mamie pour
Trust you. How can I trust anything that you say now?
Que je dise, je vais faire
that would never
confiance.
fucking lie to you.
Bon, je suis obligé. On le sait ce qui se passe si je dis non. Hein. Je crois que ça compte que comme 2 preuves de toute façon, la mamie. Hein.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with how I'm feeling right now.
So I think some of the stuff that Nan said helps us.
Oui, voilà, il commence à délirer.
You hear that?
C'est un nouveau truc, je crois.
The rats,
Ouais,
they're running all over my floor.
Et ça change à chaque fois, c'est marrant.
I can't hear anything.
Fucking worms. Ah!
What?
They're crawling down my neck, Abby.
I can't see anything.
What?
There's nothing there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The hallucinations have started then. Doc says once I start seeing things.
Mais vraiment, trouver le poison au
Count
pif,
how
c'est
long I
peut-être
have
prévu
left
en
in
fait
minutes.
par le jeu. Hein. Ils se disent à force de faire des runs, ils essayent au pif et ils trouveront quoi. Parce que pour trouver que les. Ok, mamie run, ok, ça c'est ok, c'est bon. On peut l'entourer, voilà, on va faire un petit entourage quand on a tout fait. 3e manche, mamie, ok, go. Bon, bah on reprend mamie, hein. Mamie ou Bradley, hein.
I better get back in there then.
Wait. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you much longer.
Non mais là, il faut s'organiser. Hein. Je fais le cahier. Hein. Bon, Bradley m'a mis un 2e. Je fais un petit cahier, des petites colonnes.
What is it?
Qu'est-ce qu'il a?
I'm out of time.
I am. I was playing nicely.
Mamie. Mamie.
Delight. Oh, hello, love.
Hi.
Heaven help us with your Auntie June doing a round.
Question.
4e
What?
manche. Alors, avec mamie.
Who stole my car when
On n'a
he
pas
was
vu ça.
14 and drove it into the side of a bus stop?
Oh,
Marcus, ça.
crikey. Which one was that now?
Vite son verre.
It was Toby, wasn't it? Some protest or something.
Ok.
Wait, no. Was that with a quad bike?
J'ai pas le temps, merde.
I think I know this one. I think it was Bradley.
In all honesty, love, it could have been either of them. You'd never call June an attentive mother.
Faut essayer de se souvenir.
The
c'est quoi.
correct answer is Bradley. Oh, how it makes me proud.
Allez, faut que je lise pour
Oh
l'instant.
dear, June's on the warpath.
Question 2. What did my own mother get me for my 10th birthday? So I'll give you a little clue. It's always the same thing every year. And it starts with an F and ends in all.
Nan, just forget about Auntie June for a second. I need to ask you something.
Okay.
Did you see anyone acting suspicious around Uncle Marcus at the family meeting?
No, nothing, dear. Why?
Someone in the family has tried to kill him.
What on earth are you talking about?
La quatrième manche, ça balance tout, il n'y a plus le temps.
If you saw anything, now is the time to say.
I'm sorry, Abby. This is all a bit of a shock.
On va la tuer, mamie. Double kill avec tonton.
But I'm sure Marcus was absolutely fine when he got to the meeting and absolutely fine when he left. What on earth's going on?
Nan, what aren't you telling me? Nan, please.
I didn't see anything at the meeting, but...
But what?
I'm just thinking about your Auntie June. Has your mother ever told you about what she did when she was at university?
Ooh.
No.
One day she came home early and overheard the girls she was living with making fun of her in the kitchen. That same night, June offered to cook them all a meal. She cut up tiny bits of raw chicken.
C'est pas du poison, je crois que c'était du poison.
Them in. Well, she gave them all such bad food poisoning that one girl nearly died. When they told June she could have killed someone, all she said was, yes, that was the point. Thankfully, the girls never pressed charges.
Un petit point.
And the university threw June out, but as far as they were concerned, that was the matter resolved.
Excuse-moi, mais
I know she's my daughter, but it frightens me sometimes what that girl could be capable of.
Well, this is taking ages. So the answer I was looking for is... Hang on, what was the question?
Abby, I need you.
Bon, bah là, il va falloir que je... Ah ouais, je peux pas accuser qui que ce soit.
It's Stallion.
Ah, il en manque une quand même. Il manque un truc dans la deuxième manche. Ok. Bon, je note.
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Be quiet.
Ah, je peux accuser que Tante June. On tente? On tente Tante June. Alors, ça veut dire que... Oh, j'ai envie d'attendre un peu, là. On va attendre un peu. Ah, mais j'ai pas le choix. Ah, j'ai pas le choix. Let's go. Oui, c'est la quatrième manche, là. Mais c'est la seule pour qui j'ai assez de preuves, mais ça veut pas dire que je peux pas en avoir assez pour les autres, en fait. On va peut-être faire une mauvaise fin.
Auntie June.
I can get on with my quiz. Good.
Quoi?
What are you doing? I've got a brilliant question lined up about Lottie's father. I'm rather hoping it's going to make her cry.
I know it was you. You poisoned Uncle Marcus.
Oh putain, non, pas ça, j'aime pas.
Oh, that's been coming, I must say.
Bah ouais, avec ce que tu descends, t'as vu
Was
la
that
taille
the
du verre?
guilt?
What?
Did the guilt make you do that?
No, it's the wine. What have I got to feel guilty about?
I just told you before you threw up. You tried to kill Uncle Marcus. You poisoned him at the meeting.
What?
Ça va être dur de la faire avouer, hein, de toute façon.
Well done. Whoever it was.
It was you.
Oh, fucking hell, Abigail. I mean, look at me. I'm a mess. I can barely keep track of what day it is, let alone plan an intricate poisoning. Christ, especially at the meeting. God, I was off my face. Look, I'm not surprised someone's had a go at the old prick,
Bon, moi,
but
elle est
it
pas...
wasn't me.
On s'en fout.
I'm sorry. I know you'd love to ruin me like this.
What?
Oh, you...
C'est pas Tante Jude.
I terrify you. I'm the product.
Oui, oui.
What
C'est pour ça qu'il faut des vraies preuves un peu costauds. Mais je pense qu'il faut tous les accuser. À la fin, il y a une séquence spéciale, je pense.
It's exactly why I hate you.
Parce que depuis le début, ils veulent nous faire jouer au jeu un maximum de
You're
boucles.
young, you're smart. You can still get out now before it destroys you. But you won't, will you?
Ça sent le gimmick, parce que je vois pas comment, comme tu disais, personne va l'avouer.
Much of a coward.
Vu que les preuves qu'on a sont minimes, quoi.
I don't know what to say.
Take a long look at your future.
Putain, la tante va aller...
Now look at me.
Laisse tomber, quoi.
Let it all sink in.
Ah, tu me ressembleras plus tard.
No.
Bon, c'était pas ça, après, ouais. Mais non, on peut pas... Ouais, c'est pas non plus aussi poussé que ça, en fait. Il faut au moins 4 preuves, ok. Oui, 4 manches et... ok. Bon bah écoutez, on va faire une run première manche. Ce qu'on a fait la première manche, mamie, c'est le premier truc qu'on a fait. Écoutez, on va voir ce qu'on peut faire. On va repartir sur full mamie, les deux premières manches.
Fine.
You, Abby, love. She's been spoiled by her father too much. That's her problem.
On va répondre la bonne réponse.
But she was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it.
Nan,
Tout
can I
ça.
ask you something?
Of course, love.
So the answer is being interviewed by Janny O. What else could I say? She is an icon.
What happened at the meeting the other night?
You know what it's like, love. This family love to bicker.
Did you notice anything different?
Well, I've never seen your Auntie June drink so much. And that's saying something.
Ça, je l'ai...
She's essentially a giant scam. What was the question? Something about makeup?
There's something...
Are you all right, love?
Donc là, on va parler des sourcils.
The answer
ça.
is Dark Genie Virtual
Voilà, les
Eyeshadow.
trucs eyeshadow pourris, là.
Your grandma sure loves to talk, but it wasn't all meaningless. Plus, I have some news that...
Ah, il nous en manque un, quand même. Comment ça se fait que la première manche avec mamie, il nous en manque un? Bizarre, ça. Premier truc, fallait répondre autre chose? Ouais, peut-être. Tante June était à cran, Toby, ouais, bah il nous en manque un truc avec Mams.
Yeah, signal's not great.
Bradley, j'ai pas fait deuxième manche avec Bradley, je l'ai pas marqué, je sais plus. Bon, je vais faire autre chose. Hein.
I'll go with Beethoven.
Ah bah si, je l'ai fait deuxième manche avec Bradley, du coup. Bah, c'est celle-là qu'on a fait avec Bradley tout à l'heure. Ah bah
Well,
je l'ai
that
mal
was, of
noté.
course, released by the great man himself.
J'ai mis première manche avec Bradley.
We got it right.
Piece number 2. La 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 la.
Oui, mais pas tout le temps, en fait, c'est bizarre.
The two B's.
You're being so weird.
Sorry.
Peut-être-
Let's try Bart.
Faut pas que je skip, en fait, c'est pas du tout... C'est pas... Mais si, pourtant on avait fait cette
I
scène
can't
avec
believe
lui.
some of you still got that wrong, even with such an easy clue. Well, the answer is Johann Sebastian Bach's Minuet in G minor. Bach, Werke, Verzeichnis, Anhang 115.
Yes.
Snappy title.
Why are you always trying to make jokes?
I don't know.
You're not funny.
I'm not sure what to do with my next piece.
Oh, bah,
It needs to be something with
deuxième phase,
power, yet emotional heft. Be patient while I think.
I mean, what does your mum get out of this music?
I'm not sure. I think she just likes it.
I mean, she was playing some of these pieces of music at the meeting.
The meeting?
Yeah, it's like she was trying to show everyone she was in charge. It wasn't even her house. I think she's just got like a thing
pas chez elle?
about trying to
Leur
control
part, c'était où?
whatever's happening, you know?
What was happening?
A lot. Maybe you should have been there.
This next piece
Ah,
is so
putain, mais
obvious,
balance,
I
là.
considered not doing it, but for some reason it's been going round in my
T'es chez
head.
June? Ah, j'avais
Perhaps
oublié.
this will get it out of my system. La la la
Bon, ça,
la
ok, ouais.
la.
Oh, I can never remember the name.
Funeral March.
Ah si, donc la phase 2, on avait tout fait. Hein. Ah bah c'est ça ce qu'on avait fait tout à l'heure, mais je l'ai pas marqué. Alors j'avais mis ça en manche 1 en fait, je m'étais gouré. Ok. Attends pour moi.
Okay.
As if you never speak to
Manche
me
3,
ever
Manu, on a
again.
fait. June, allez, bim.
Hi.
On l'a peut-être déjà fait, mais j'ai pas
And
marqué.
just like that, I've got a headache.
Sorry.
So we're going to mix things up here, and we're going to be doing some of the workshops that I teach in the schools, and I'll be awarding points for empathy. Okay?
Je sais plus si on l'a fait avec elle.
That's not a quiz,
No,
Toby.
it's so much more than that. This is an exercise where
Je
we
crois
can
qu'elle va
have
le bâcher
fun
et ça va se terminer comme ça, quoi.
learn something.
Just ask a question, Toby, like a normal person.
Yeah, it doesn't really work like that.
Toby,
Les visages d'Abino, ils
ask
sont tous
a
marrants.
fucking
Même Jude, elle est
question.
badass, quoi.
You've never supported
Bon, lui,
me.
il en fait des caisses, mais
Oh God, you know what?
c'est rigolo.
No, wait there. No, I knew you'd do this. Question 1. As global temperatures continue to rise, will it lead to an increase or a decrease in
Oh, on
precipitation?
l'avait fait, ça.
Rain, Toby, for Christ's sake, just say rain. Just like his father. Complete, utter embarrassment.
Shall we go with increase?
Well, it's 50-50, Abigail. I'm sure you can handle it.
Faut tout bon.
The answer is
Oublie pas, c'est
increase. Things are only going to get worse unless we act.
Qu'est-ce qu'il
what
faut
a
pas que
lucky
j'oublie?
guess.
C'est l'eau, je me souviens plus.
Congratulations, you have the equivalent brain power of a flipped coin.
Thanks.
Question 2. Which
Très bonne
greenhouse
punchline.
gas
Ah oui.
traps more of the sun's
Ah oui, alors là,
heat?
c'est pas le carbone, c'est
Carbon dioxide
l'évaporation.
or water vapor?
C'est là que tu veux dire c'est
Another
l'eau.
50-50. It's clearly as much as Toby's tiny mind can take.
Tout à
Just
fait,
goes to
tout à
show
fait.
it can cause permanent damage having one's head permanently stuck up one's own arsehole.
Encore.
Well, I've got a good feeling about water vapour.
So the answer is water vapor. Bradley, my breath isn't a greenhouse gas. Please take this seriously.
You flew 2 in a row.
Oh, I'm just.
Allez, on
Glad
tente,
we're
là.
getting
J'y vais. Je sais que j'aurais dû attendre, mais j'essaye. Mais non, elle va me bâcher. Merde, fallait attendre.
Auntie June, do you remember anyone doing anything strange at the meeting?
Is this about your sister?
Lottie?
Well, I saw her at the beginning of the meeting. She was waiting at the end of the drive and she met some man in a hoodie. They exchanged something. And then he left.
Téléphone, la drogue. Oh.
As a result of climate change, over 200
indice, je note.
species of frog have gone extinct. And that's just since the 1970s. But what's the biggest threat
Qu'est-ce que j'avais mis là? Je sais
that
plus.
frogs face?
I might not have to guess this one. I actually saw a documentary the other day.
You watch documentaries?
J'avais répondu son truc à elle, il fallait mettre mon
I
truc à
guess.
moi, je
Well, it
crois.
was about a lot of different animals. Anyway, I think the answer is disease.
Oui.
Warmer climates.
Yes, whatever.
Ah oui, les Français, oui.
C'est
C'est vrai que j'avais mis ça.
Frog's face.
Non, j'avais pas cliqué, je crois.
So,
Put something down, Abigail, before he
Ouais.
moves on.
Après, je sais pas si elle va nous dire
I'll go with
grand-chose d'autre, là.
diseases.
C'est vraiment dommage
So
qu'il
the correct
n'y ait pas ce
answer
petit
is
tableau, vous voyez,
disease.
dans le jeu, c'est dommage.
Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very
Sinon, c'est dur de s'y
easily.
retrouver, il me
So it's
semble.
not just us in the firing line, guys.
4 manches, 4 persos à chaque
Well,
fois.
that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30
Il n'y aura pas de réponse
years?
parce qu'elle s'énerve. là.
I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, you know, someone else can do around
Je
that. I don't
regarde
care
pas,
anymore.
parce qu'on a déjà eu tout ça.
What a waste of time. Well done, Abigail.
Auntie June, I need to. Like, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Je crois qu'on le fait.
Oh, what else shit is he
Ouais,
coming
non,
out
ça on l'a
with
déjà
now?
eu, ça, je crois.
Has he got aliens coming after him? Is that it?
What?
The thing you have...
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking lie to you.
Fais confiance à tonton. Et il m'en manque encore un. Il me manque encore un truc, alors que j'avais répondu les Français. Alors il faut répondre mal. Bah non, parce que j'avais répondu mal à la deuxième la première fois, ça n'avait pas marché. Il y a la troisième manche avec June. Ouais. Mais est-ce que c'est troisième manche avec June et deuxième manche avec quelqu'un d'autre avant pour que je puisse décrocher ça, tu vois? C'est compliqué, on sait pas trop ce qui déclenche ou pas les... Bon, quatrième manche, qui c'est qui me reste? On a fait un coup avec mamie.
I am. I always play nicely.
Bon, je sais que j'ai fait avec Bradley déjà, je me souviens plus, mais... Peut-être, ouais.
Hi, Toby.
What was that?
Me?
No, I thought I heard something outside the van.
Toby avant June, peut-être, je me souviens pas. Parce que ça dépend aussi du premier manche, en fait. Je crois que c'est une arborescence un peu...
I think we're okay.
Je sais pas.
Can't be too careful with these militias.
No, of course not.
Okay, everybody, respectfully shut up and listen to me. Question
Respectfully
one.
shut up.
How many times did Toby tell the school counsellor that I was neglecting him?
Oh, God, here we
So
go.
that we'd be forced into another family therapy session and he could get to see his dickhead father.
I know this sounds bad, but I only had the idea after she actually neglected me. I told the counsellor that Mum forgot to cook me tea because she was so drunk, which was the truth. And he organised the first session. I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
Peut-être qu'il faudrait que je l'écoute.
What happened to Uncle Marcus at the meeting? Just tell me everything.
Why are you asking me? Ask her sister. She was the only one I saw alone with him, okay? She was putting something in his hand. I don't know what, but he looked pretty uncomfortable.
So, for those of you that venture to answer, the correct answer is 6 times. All because I wouldn't let him see the man who cheated on me, who cheated on us
J'écoute.
for 7 years.
She's really gone over the edge.
Question 2. How many of my boyfriends has Felicity stolen? Now, I'm going to make it easier for you. Let's just count the ones while we were at school.
Jesus! Our mums are a nightmare, aren't they? I mean, that's why I'm so glad I had my dad. You know, he helped balance me out. He gave me my moral compass.
Wasn't he done for tax free?
Everyone makes mistakes, Abby. Dad was
très
always
bien.
there for me when I really needed him. You know, apart from that 18 months, of course. But he was better than a lot of dads I can think of.
Well, some of you clearly think very highly of Flick and rather less of me. Well, let me tell you. I had oodles of boyfriends. Felicity was just scavenging my scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge. You got to think bigger.
Better than a lot of dads. What are you trying to say?
Mum's told me all about your dad, Abby. You know, he wasn't exactly father of the year, was he? You know, all the business trips, all the nights working late. I mean, which birthday did he miss again? Sorry, which birthdays?
It was 5.
What?
My mum stole your mum's boyfriend 5 times. Just one of the stories my mum's told me. Heard a lot about your dad
J'ai
too.
pas dit FU.
Okay. All right, sorry, Abs. Look, let's just chill out before one of us says something we'll regret, yeah?
Tu vois, voilà.
Abby.
Oh, pleurer tout. C'est pas pleurer. Abby, là.
What is it? What's the
on n'aura
matter?
pas.
Time's up.
Il nous en manque. Ok.
Abby, where have you been?
Ah, on peut essayer Lottie. Est-ce qu'elle est bien Lottie? Le petit lot? FDR? On essaye, hein. Ça, on n'a pas le choix, on va pas essayer. De toute façon, ça peut pas... Bon, on aura fait quelques coupables, écoutez. Mais ça se trouve, c'est nul, ça va faire comme le poison, ça va être au pif, quoi. Ça se trouve, c'est elle et c'est gagné, quoi. Donc ça servira à rien de faire le reste. À mon avis, c'est ça, ils ont pas été assez loin dans le délire.
Lottie?
What, babe?
I know what you
Ah là,
did
c'est
at
devant
the
tout le
meeting.
monde, par contre.
I don't know why.
I don't know what you're talking about, babe.
Look, it's over, Lottie. Just tell the truth.
Sa sœur, quoi, tu vois, bien sûr que non.
I am.
Elle a l'air trop stupide pour faire des plans comme ça. Ah, ouh. Elle a peut-être fait un
It's
truc.
only a bit of coke.
Ah, c'est juste ça.
It's just for some extra cash on the side, and my supplier's like really legit, so I'm only ever selling the pure stuff. So I'm basically doing my friends a service.
Elle a
I
vendu
wasn't
de la
even
coke à
supposed to be
tonton
at the
Marcus.
meeting.
Ça va
There
peut-être
was a super
empoisonner.
huge party going on, and everyone was looking to me for the, you know,
The drugs?
yeah, exactly right. I couldn't just let them down, so a friend came over and collected
Le
the
fameux
stuff.
mec. Ah, il lui a donné
I only
là.
came to the meeting because I wanted to see Uncle Marcus to give him my audition tape. Sent him
c'est
like
tout.
a million links and he's never replied, so
Ah, c'était
I assume
ça.
the guy must be pretty
Donc le mec a
analog.
rejoint Candler, c'était pour aider la drogue. Et ce qu'elle a
Great
donné au tonton
woman.
Marcus, c'était pas de la coke, c'était de ses maquettes.
You poisoned him.
Lottie, have you been selling your sister LSD?
Oh, I only do coke. All natural.
Uncle Marcus was poisoned at the meeting, and it has to be you.
Babe, why would I want to kill the guy who's
Mais
going
c'est
to put me in
idiot.
his movie? It doesn't make any sense.
Shit.
Mais il fait pas de film, tonton Marcus, si?
It wasn't you.
Ah non, toi, le gars est trop con. Oh.
The quiz is over, right, guys?
Lottie, what's going on?
I've got to go.
Who's at your door?
C'est bizarre. C'est bizarre.
It's friends.
Friends?
Yeah, we play this game where they
J'essaie d'écouter.
try to kick my door down and I hide.
Tout à fait mêlé.
Lottie!
We're done here, right? Awesome quiz, guys. Happy birthday, Mum. Gotta go. Bye.
Abby, you
Sus, c'est sus.
Right now.
I really don't think I can.
Peut-être aucun rapport, hein. Sus. Il y a 0 élément pour l'instant, Ok. Donc on a fait un premier run, mais il nous manque des infos de mamie. Bon bah... hein. Problème d'argent, ouais. Paying the rent, ah ouais. Mais je crois pas que ça ait un rapport là en vrai, avec l'empoisonnement de Marcus. Genre récupérer l'entreprise, mais c'est trop... c'est dans longtemps, tu vois. Non, je pense pas que ça ait de sens. Alors, voyons.
Don't answer it.
Okay.
Fine.
Alors, maman, on a dû le faire, mais je l'ai pas marqué.
Who's next?
Donc on recommence même si on fait des
so
trucs
you
qu'on a
want to
déjà
be in a
fait.
team with me? Well, at least you're not June.
Allez,
Did you like the present I got you?
Remind
on
me?
a déjà eu ça.
The earrings?
It'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation, won't it? Is it trendy to eat a hedge now?
Je vais mettre ça, parce qu'on l'a fait tout à
I
l'heure en
haven't got a
fait.
clue either.
Mais je l'ai pas
You're
marqué.
right, I don't know how she expects us to know these. Shall we just guess?
You can think of something.
Sure. Hunter's chicken? She likes that.
En vrai, est-ce qu'on ferait pas qu'on se mette avec maman à être une bitch et à bitcher sur,
So the
sur
dish
les
is
autres?
called humility.
Even the name makes me feel sick.
It's especially prepared
Alors,
for
assez de gens qui vomissent, hein, ça va.
Oh, seriously unreal.
Premièrement, je suis maman, voyons voir.
Question 2. I like to use my channel to help others.
Ça, on a
So
pas eu ça.
which charity did I recently promote on my socials?
Oh, I know this. Toby was arguing with her about it at the meeting. Kept saying it wasn't a real charity.
At the meeting?
Toby was going mad. He was on edge about something all evening. Never seen him so keen to be at the meeting. Like he had something to get out of it. He didn't even come last year.
Didn't he?
Claimed he had a mindfulness
Toby,
retreat in the
Toby.
Cairngorms. Oh, I know what it was. It wasn't a charity. It was a fundraiser for an eco-fashion brand that was going out of business now. Green Pieces.
Greenpeace, mais je crois.
Was anyone else acting strange at the meeting?
Oh, stop it, Abby. I don't want to talk about that now. Tonight's about family and fun. The 2 Fs.
The
Don't
2
make me
Fs.
add another. Christ, I tried some Green Pieces stuff once.
Family and fun m'oblige pas à rajouter un troisième F. Comme
It's all
fuck you, là.
recycled. You're literally wearing someone else's rubbish.
Allez, j'insiste un peu.
So green pieces, as in a piece of pie.
How
Non,
else
c'est
would
pas
you
ça que je
spell
voulais insister. Je voulais insister sur le repas, moi. Ah bah ouais, mais si je comprends pas les propositions...
The answer is green pieces. They're
Mais c'est
going
vraiment
through
Green Pieces.
a really tough time right
C'est pas
now,
Greenpeace,
so it's
ok,
like
d'accord, c'est vrai qu'elle avait mal
perfect
compris, la
chance to
mère.
give something back. You can find the donation link on my socials.
How she can call that a charity, I don't know. First time I've ever agreed with Toby.
So why was Toby so keen to be at the meeting this time?
I don't know, he was on edge all evening. Kept trying to get Uncle Marcus on his own. Cornered him every time he stood up. Marcus looked like he was being hunted down. God knows what all that was about.
C'est pas une preuve, ça.
Just talk amongst yourselves, guys.
Bah si.
When I...
Attendez. Parce que du coup... Toby était sur les nerfs, Toby collait Marcus, appelé mamie en pleurs. Même aux toilettes. Bon, on pourra accuser Toby en fin de... Mais voyons, on peut en avoir plus, j'ai l'impression. Non? C'est que ça va vers la droite? Après, c'est vraiment des preuves nulles, quoi.
I will shout.
Sorry I missed the meeting, Mum.
Bon, on va éviter de parler avec Toby. Parce que aucun d'eux ne parle d'eux-mêmes, donc de toute façon, faut pas...
The one consolation, Marcus came off worse this time. I mean, I know you've hero-worshipped that man ever since your father died, but he really is an awful prick.
What happened?
Oh, didn't anyone tell you? Auntie June knocked
ça,
one of
on
her
sait.
foul-smelling candles right onto him. Christ knows what scent it was supposed to be. Cherry and toilet dog, it smells
Ça, on l'a
like.
eu tout à l'heure.
Loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family.
On va mettre le chant, parce que tout à l'heure, on l'a pas suivi.
Just pick an answer.
On va lui faire plaisir. Ok, bah écoutez, c'est quand même un premier round un peu... Hein, voilà. Ça nous fait progresser, mine de rien.
The answer is...
La tronche qu'a fait.
Yesterday, I did an a cappella version of that orange juice song from the advert. It's doing serious numbers.
Serious numbers. Franchement, c'est bien
I need
écrit
to
quand
have a
même.
word with Lottie about that shaker.
You're not going to tell her that I...
Of course, she needs to know she can't trust you. She also needs to know that what she puts on her social media reflects on the family. It's not just her own reputation she's ruining.
Question 4.
Ah, je
How
vous
many
dis, je vous dis, toujours un peu
dance
caricatural, mais c'est rigolo.
God, she loves herself. Baffles me where she gets it
Oui, là,
from.
je m'étais gouré tout à l'heure aussi.
Championships, I can work this out. Lottie only danced between... No one in real life does maths without a calculator.
l'heure, je
I've got
m'étais
one
gouré.
on my phone somewhere.
Is it 12?
Just be quick about it.
Voilà, et là, on va voir ce que peut-être maman va être contente.
The answer is an unbelievable 12 wins. My coach begged me to keep dancing. He'd never seen anyone like me, but I think I made the right call leaving to find a new challenge.
New challenge? She broke a toe, threw a massive hissy fit and quit.
Ok.
Someone else can go now. I'm getting really low on my social battery.
Ça, c'est moi.
God,
Very low
that's
de my social battery, c'est moi.
Oh, Mum, I wanted to ask you a
Ok,
question.
bon, bah, ça aide pas vraiment.
Your mom's pretty tricky to talk.
Et il en manque encore un. Et au premier round, à quel moment, quoi. En plus, faut que tu te souviennes de ce que t'as dit. Alors, on va donc
Yeah,
soit...
signal's not great here,
soit
guys, so
Mamie,
I'd
soit
rather do
June.
my round later.
Pas Toby, en tout cas. Ah, Lottie ou Bradley. Merde, bah Bradley. Non, j'ai déjà fait, merde, je suis bourré. Peu importe. J'ai déjà tout eu avec lui, deuxième round. Mais oui,
Okay.
merde.
Listen up, guys.
Bon.
My signal seems to have
Bradley
settled down
ou
a
June,
bit,
j'en ai
yeah? So
raté,
let's
je
do
crois.
my round now. But listen, I've got a...
As if you never speak to me, ever again.
Ah, merde. Je peux pas jouer avec Bradley à cette...
Hi.
Just like his father.
Bon, je vais dire tout faux, voir.
I think it might be decreased.
I've lost
Critiquer
the
Toby.
page. Yeah, just...
Non, c'est pas ça.
Give me a minute.
Je crois que je l'ai pas fait, ça.
He is pretty insufferable, isn't he?
Ah non, j'ai pas le droit.
I
Non,
mean,
je l'ai déjà fait.
There's an... Is
Ah
it
non.
French?
Ouais, je sais pas, là, je fais n'importe
Abby
quoi.
family that would never fucking.
Skip un peu, oui, bah non, j'ai toujours raté. D'ailleurs, j'avais pas mis qu'il me manquait un, mais oui. Moi, je me suis un peu précipité. Et là, il me manquerait soit June, soit Bradley. Alors, mais j'ai déjà fait. Ou Mamie, il me manque une réponse aussi.
I always play nicely.
Mais j'avais pas réussi.
Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it. She's had 8 cars since then.
Attends, je sais pas si c'est ça maintenant.
Bradley, you have to tell me everything.
Non, c'est pas ça.
Why are you staring?
You're lying.
What? What am I lying about?
The answer.
I need you to pick one.
It's Thalia.
Oh bah, putain, il y en a 4. Dans la dernière phase, il y a 4 trucs possibles, mais c'est 4 trucs séparés. Je peux pas avoir les 4, évidemment. Bon, c'est une catastrophe, mais on va pouvoir...
Abby, where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
On va pouvoir quand même attaquer Toby. Tant pis, il va nous manquer des infos, mais... Alors après, c'est le niveau de remplissage de la barre, en fait. C'est pas le curseur qui bouge, c'est la barre qui se remplit. Bon, Toby, c'est lui, on a 4 affirmations. Alors on essaye. Je marque Toby. Peut-être que c'est la fin du jeu, attention. Attention. Je crois pas, hein, ceci, il a l'air trop bête. Hein.
Toby.
Sorry, Ab.
Il m'énerve quand il fait ça.
You tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
Yuletide to fill jungle darkness? No. Oh, look. No, Abs, I can't impose Christmas on them. They've got their own beliefs.
You tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
What? Flick, sort your daughter out!
If Toby poison meant the meeting, just tell them the truth, Toby.
I didn't.
Look, Toby, I know you're lying. So just tell them the truth.
All right, you want the truth? I'm fucked. I'm absolutely fucked. Uncle Marcus was my only hope.
What?
How could I poison him when I couldn't even get near him at the meeting? I tried to talk to him over and over, but he wouldn't listen. You know, I needed his help. I've lost every penny of this fucking school's fund. 400 fucking grand down on a hole in the ground.
What are you talking about?
I put the money into a diamond mine. They said I would make millions for the charity, obviously. But Amnesty fucking International exposed it as using slave labour, which I knew nothing about, by the way.
Bien sûr.
I've lost every penny.
Yeah, but if Uncle Marcus had died, his share of the company would go to the...
But I don't have time for that. I can't wait a couple of months for a will to be sorted out. The auditor's deadline was yesterday. I needed the money yesterday. Marcus was my last chance.
Bon, c'est pas Toby non plus.
Wait, so you didn't do it?
No! I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The only reason I did this shitty quiz is to say goodbye. I'm supposed to have an accident and disappear.
What accident?
God, shit. I might have an accident because, you know, these jungle roads, they're,
Ah, c'est sa boucle sonore qui bug.
Fucking hell!
Ouais, donc ça, on l'avait deviné. On l'avait complètement guess. Ah, il était quand même dans un véhicule.
What the hell just happened? Where's he gone? He's not in Africa at all. He's in.
C'était évident, c'était
Abigail,
évident.
what's going on?
You guys still, sorry, I actually really need my phone. But listen, before I...
C'est futé parce qu'ils ont trouvé une raison de le faire revenir. C'est futé.
Does anyone fancy lending me any money? It's for a really good cause.
Ok, celle-là, elle est vraiment cool. Salut Jean-Guy. Moi, c'est pas lui, mais c'était très marrant. Et je suis satisfait d'avoir eu cette réponse-là. Bon, alors, soit c'est un coup entre Bradley et... Bah, on a dit que c'était pas Jude, mais... Jude, putain. Ah, c'était très drôle. Et c'est vraiment bien écrit, parce qu'ils ont pensé au fait qu'il fallait qu'il retrouve son téléphone. C'est satisfaisant. C'était rigolo, en vrai. Mais du coup, ça veut dire que tous les côtés un peu cheap, un peu too much, ça peut être diégétique et prévu pour être cheap, même dans l'histoire. Donc ok. Ouais, c'est pour ça que le tonton Marcus qui mentait, c'était plausible aussi. Alors là, premier round. Soit on fait Bradley, mais je sais pas si on peut. Bon, soit Jude, soit Toby. Jude, Toby, Bradley. Ou Mamie, il nous en manque un. Et Maman, il nous en manque un. Alors.
Don't answer it.
Okay. Fine.
June. Bon, June, il nous en... June, on l'a pas fait encore. C'est Jude ou Jude? Je sais jamais.
Okay, ready? Question 1. Grime legend Capsy recently described
si on l'a déjà fait, mais je l'ai pas marqué alors.
But what is the track called?
Ce petit con de Bradley, ouais, mais...
Or is that too easy? No, I think it's okay. Let's start easy and see how we go.
Massage chair. Or a sex toy.
Je sais pas quoi lui dire. Ça, je lui avais déjà dit une mauvaise réponse.
Well, a vibe is like a sort of a feeling.
Don't patronize me. The word's Asian. Huh? Just put that down before we run out of time. Asian. That's good enough.
Je sais plus, j'avais mis ça, je crois.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is.
I said, put the Asian word.
Okay.
On joue avec les tuches SVP, la version française. Des frites. Ah, pardon.
The answer is
là, je mets les mauvaises réponses exprès.
Can't believe Abby didn't know that one. She shares the link every time I post it.
Wait a minute, you knew the answer?
Yeah. Well, now Lottie said it
Wake
does...
up, Abigail. I am not going to lose this quiz because of you.
De toute façon, même quand on gagne, elle donne pas de réponse, donc...
I wish you had been at the meeting.
Ah.
Just to see the look on your face.
Mais ça, elle le dit, c'est de dialogue, on l'a déjà eu ailleurs.
Your precious Uncle Marcus tell you?
What?
He burnt his hand.
Ça, on savait, hein.
Poor lamb. Well, I burnt his hand, accidentally, but I rather wish I'd thought of it.
What happened?
Well, I had a little
On va laisser ça
stumble,
passer pour
and
l'instant.
I knocked one of my candles, which landed on Marcus, and straight away his jumper just woof, up in flames. Now, quality clothing does not burn like that, so it just goes to show, doesn't matter how much money that man makes, he will never not be a cheapskate Titus. Anyway, Toby claims he was just trying to douse the flames, so he threw his drink, hitting us into giving her praise and compliments. It is pathetic.
Je sais plus ce qu'il faut répondre, j'avoue, je sais pas.
Yeah, forget what I said. Let's go with her singing voice.
Et là, je m'étais gouré la dernière fois, mais avec quelle... Oh, je sais plus, putain.
The answer is obviously my eyebrows.
Ah non, mais je confonds tout
I
à
get
l'heure.
messages like every day asking me to do an eyebrow tutorial, but like, why would I give away all my secrets?
How am I related to such
Ouais, mais de toute façon, ouais.
Yeah.
Mais non, j'ai rien marqué. Attends, je sais pas, j'ai
I
rien
was talking
marqué.
about Lottie. Put that down.
Well, I was going to say 14.
Yes, well, you're not exactly Carol Vorderman, are you? So just put the
Ouais, de
answer
toute façon, là, c'est 14, mais... L'autre, il n'arrêtait pas de regarder par la fenêtre. Ok, bon, je ne l'avais pas marqué, tu sais, c'est les trucs qu'on a fait, mais que j'ai pas marqué sur le petit tableau que je viens de faire. Donc ça, c'est bon, on n'a plus besoin de le faire. Donc le premier round, on peut pas parler à Bradley. Donc c'est soit mamie, et on peut pas parler non plus à Toby au premier round. C'est soit maman, il me manque des petits bouts là, de maman, de mamie. Ok, deuxième round, Bradley, on prend pas Bradley, on prend n'importe qui sauf Bradley. Deuxième manche.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys, so...
Bon, Lottie, on l'avait fait. Mais bon.
Gird her loins, whatever that means.
Yeah.
I think she was probably just trying to drown out the sound of all the arguments, to be honest.
What
J'ai skippé, ça skip tout, putain.
Oh, too much, babe.
Second, please.
J'en ai raté un déjà.
Lottie.
Chopin, military polonaise.
Really? Did Mum play that at the meeting too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mais j'ai pas mis une colonne pour Lottie. C'est vrai qu'elle triche. Elle triche.
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Bon, là, j'en ai raté a priori.
Did you just mute me?
No. Something I think
J'avais
somebody.
raté.
Just me, babe.
No, yeah, I know.
No one.
Sorry.
The answer I was looking for there was Chopin and his military polonaise. Abby, I'm very surprised you knew that. You getting some help from someone?
Don't tell her I told you the answer.
But you did know the answer.
Allez, je
Don't
triche.
tell her I told you, okay?
L'autre fois, j'avais pas fait ça, j'avais pas joué.
Mum, Lottie knew that one and the one before, actually.
Abby!
Right, so you must be cheating then, because there's no way Lottie would know any of the answers to these. A few weeks ago, she told me she wanted to sample Mozart in a song. Mozart? And she called him the blind one who played the violin. But that's it. I'm not doing my round. I'm not risking vocal damage if you're just going to cheat.
Ah, je crois qu'on a un
I
peu...
told you!
But you knew the answers. It's not fair. You weren't cheating.
Of course I was cheating, Abby! I've got an app on my phone that recognises the songs.
Oh.
That's why I told you not to say anything. Oh, you're so dumb sometimes.
Merde, bon bah c'est pas le bon move, hein. C'est pas du tout le bon move.
Fabulous birthday.
Ah, il y en a 3 à choper. Putain, mais... Oh, la vache. Et on les a pas chopés en deuxième manche. Bon, troisième manche, il me reste qui? Bon, mamie, il nous reste un truc à trouver. Tante June aussi. Donc mamie, j'ai entouré. Alors, non, attends, si j'ai entouré, c'est qu'on a tout trouvé. Non, on a dû tout trouver si j'ai entouré. Donc pas mamie, pas mamie.
As if you never speak to me ever again.
Bon, maman, on a dû le faire, mais j'ai rien noté.
How's it going, Mum?
How do you think?
Good.
Good.
Bad.
Is that empathy?
Je sais pas si on a fait ça, discuter avec Toby.
I think so.
Juste pour essayer, mais je crois que c'est pas le bon move.
Sorry, Toby, this is just supposed to be a bit of fun for Mum's quiz. Do we really need to think
On
about
n'avait pas
this?
fait ça.
Admittedly, very important and very sad stuff. now.
See, it's that kind of attitude that makes doing this round so important.
Maintenant qu'on sait qu'il est dans son faux camion, là, qu'on est sûr, c'est
imagine
rigolo.
this. A mystery illness starts sweeping through your little fishing village. Ooh, actually, I've got some resources that might help you engage with the subject, okay? Let me just share them with you. Let me just catch up to where we were. Okay, so the symptoms of the disease are vomiting and diarrhea.
No. Toby, turn that off right now.
The people of this fishing village can't just turn it off, Auntie Felicity.
Toby, turn that off right fucking now.
Ah, il y a le F-word.
Okay, so we won't use the resources.
Why did I have chili for supper?
The mystery illness starts sweeping through your village, but the nearest hospital is 200 miles away. What emotional toil does that take?
Do you want to stop, Mum?
No, I'm not looking at pictures of shit without getting some points. Performance, I'll give him a performance. The devil is here, the devil is in our homes. He comes
C'est autre chose que Night Book, quand même, ouais, d'accord.
To snatch us away. How will
on va féliciter maman, bien sûr.
Wow. Mum, that was amazing.
Yeah, I've never been much of a one for improvisation. But maybe I underestimate myself. We must protect the children.
Nailed it.
Auntie Felicity?
Yes.
That's actually really reductive.
Comme d'hab.
Yeah? It's even pretty offensive, you know?
Je suis même raciste un peu. Hein.
I'm gonna have to take 5 points off you.
You can't deduct points.
It's my round.
It's my quiz, and you're not taking a single point off me, you arrogant prat. Just ask a question, Toby, an actual question. A normal, proper
Je vais être OK avec Mom, tu vois, pour qu'elle me dise des trucs.
You're so right about Toby. He is so arrogant. And a prat.
Yeah, June made a complete mess of those boys, but they don't help themselves.
So let me get this straight. What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to understand another person's struggle, yeah?
Shut up, Toby.
Ouais, c'est les mêmes
There are other people in the world beside you.
J'ose pas skipper, parce
Over
que...
here for Hilda, the fisherwoman's birthday.
J'ai du mal à trouver des nouveaux trucs, en vrai.
Toby, let me stop you there. Is the next thing you're going to say a question?
Là, il faudrait travailler des preuves sur Mom, Bradley.
The kind of thing you'd get in a quiz.
Sur Mom ou Bradley, en fait.
I've got a different scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance.
I am doing a
Mais
proposal.
en vrai, je sais pas comment faire.
Another disaster. Why do I even bother? I try to do something nice, something selfless for this family.
I know, Mum.
I know.
Maman.
Is that your total contribution?
June.
Christ, Abby. Oh,
Mamie, elle peut pas être coupable.
Wait,
Mamie,
look,
je
Mum,
pense pas qu'elle...
I need to tell you something really bad.
Personne n'a rien dit
has
sur
happened
Mamie
to Uncle
encore.
Marcus.
I'm not interested.
Putain, c'est
No, but
Mamie.
he's-
The man's a liar, Abby.
Abby, family that would never fucking lie to you.
Toby se parle de lui-même au toit. Ouais, ça, on l'avait déjà eu. Moi, on me l'a dit, mais c'est... Oui, ok. Troisième manche avec maman. Bon, j'en ai qu'un, quoi. Et là, il me manque... Bradley, essayer d'avoir un des 4, mais c'est pas facile. Bradley, Mamie, Toby, c'est ça, les choix.
I always play nicely.
Mamie, il m'en manque un. Bon, ouais, c'est Bradley, hein.
Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it. She's had like
On va
8
discuter, on va
casts,
discuter.
I was 3 years old.
Yeah, she'll never forgive you. You can answer it or what?
Fine.
Faut au moins en avoir un, là, sur les 4, quand même. Parce que
So the answer is.
S'il y a 4 trucs à choper, c'est sur d'autres personnes.
Should
Donc,
have known things are only going to go down.
ça se trouve, ça va être des infos sur les personnes que j'ai déjà accusées, quoi.
Who poisoned my parakeets when he was a child?
Is this you?
Look, I didn't think they'd die. It was an experiment. Okay?
I should have remembered this. You've done it before.
What?
I mean, it's pretty obvious if you take like a million.
Je sais plus ce que j'ai mis. Je crois que j'avais déjà dit insister, il
I
fallait
mean, what are you
pas.
talking about?
You know.
No, what?
I know you know.
Non, c'est pas
So
bon.
the answer to that particularly tricky brain teaser is, of course, Bradley, my son. You're such a joy to be around.
Abby,
Mais des fois si,
I
des
need
fois
you.
non. Ah, d'accord.
I need you to pick one.
Bon, ah, putain, on a encore rien eu. Hein. Ah oui, mais là, c'est que des fins que j'ai déjà eues, quoi. Bon, c'est juste histoire de skipper. Ça devient vraiment dur parce que t'as pas beaucoup d'indices là. Hein. Bon, premier tour, il nous faut qui? On peut cuisiner mamie et maman pour avoir une chacun. On va voir avec mamie, mais.
Don't answer it.
Est-ce que ça change quelque chose si je fais répondre? Juste voir si ça me change les choix entre mamie, June et maman.
Fine.
Non, c'est mamie, June, maman. On va essayer de squeeze mamie.
Who's next?
Parce que Jude, j'ai tout ce qu'il faut.
Hello, my gorgeous girl. How are you, love?
Okay, thanks.
C'est toujours
Jan.
plaisir avec
How are
mamie.
you?
Oh, don't worry about me. Same as usual. How's work, love? Met anyone recently? You, Abby, love. She's been spoiled by her father too much. That's
On
her
va dire
problem.
n'importe quoi, les autres réponses.
All
pas
right,
mal.
let's try boldness. Maybe she's being honest.
Okay, love, if that's what you think.
Okay, just need
J'ai
to
toujours
wait
dit
for
les
everyone to
araignées.
submit an on. Funny.
No.
Can't believe you said that.
Shit, which button lets me speak to her? Lottie, I'm so sorry. I thought.
Par la maman.
Haters, not the doubters, not the negative vibes.
C'est un peu too much, mais c'est drôle, ça me fait rire quand même.
Question 2. This is another one from my interview with Janie O. She asked me, what is my
Forget
greatest
the
issue?
haters, je vais faire ça aussi. Forget
Might
the
be a bit
haters.
easy for some of you, but I guess I'll know who actually watched the interview, won't I?
Did you watch it, love?
Yeah, I meant to.
Oh dear. Well, she was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it.
Bon, je sais pas.
Nan, can I ask you something?
Of course, love.
So the answer is being interviewed by Janie O. What else could I say? She is an icon.
What happened at the meeting the other night?
You know what it's like, love.
je crois qu'on a eu
This
ça.
family love to bicker.
Did you notice anything different?
Well, I've never seen your Auntie June. It's
ça,
actually a giant scam. What was the question?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called.
Bon, ça, j'avais déjà répondu, je crois. Non, ça, on avait eu tout ça. Il nous manque toujours le premier truc, je sais pas. Bon. Phase 2. Bradley, on a tout eu. Donc oui, je me suis gouré tout à l'heure. Donc il y a Lottie à trouver. Alors, on peut refaire Lottie. Il y a qui d'autre que Lottie et Bradley?
Yeah, signal.
Toby. Alors peut-être Toby, parce qu'on a déjà accusé Toby, donc ça sert à rien de faire quelqu'un d'autre.
Yeah, abs.
Faut pas interroger, ouais.
Right, I'm going to be leaving a lot of this quiz to you, yeah? We're still in transit here. This is vital work. We
Je me
can't
souviens
stop
plus du
quiz
tout.
again. So I'm counting on you.
Oh,
Laisse-lui faire la route.
Elle
Laisse-lui
queen.
faire la route.
T'as reconnu?
Everything okay, Toby?
Oh, yeah, there's just an old man on the road who looks in pretty
ça,
desperate.
c'est-
What would happen to these poor people if I
continue le
wasn't
quiz,
out
vas-y.
here?
I'm.
The music of life, the music of the earth, the music of truth.
Je suis en train de skipper un peu, mais en
Well,
vrai.
you must have met some amazing people.
Yeah, though to
No,
be
man.
fair, Abs, they also...
The thought of it really made him laugh.
Just follow that path, Abs. Follow it.
Là, j'avais dit Mozart, mais
Okay,
c'est...
well, I'm pretty certain it's Beethoven.
Cool with me, Abs.
That was the masterful Moonlight Sonata by Ludwig van Beethoven. Now I must rest for at least a minute before singing again. Otherwise I risk vocal damage. Talk amongst yourselves.
What was the name of that last track again? It sounded really sad, like the kind of miserable shit that Bradley would listen to.
Oh, have you spoken to
Des infos sur Bradley, balance.
Or the quiz or meeting?
No, I didn't chat. I saw him there, yeah. Yeah, I got to Mum's just before the meeting started, but I was busting for a wee. And, you know, if it was up to me, I would have just strolled outside and let rip, you know, because all the water in my body comes from the earth.
Putain, il est
So
insupportable de
why
faire
not
ça,
put
alors.
it straight back? I mean, why do we have to put all these rules and limits on ourselves? Only defecate here. Only take your clothes off here. It's not natural.
What were you saying about Bradley again?
Bradley? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I ran upstairs to use the loo, and on the way I passed Bradley's room, and I heard these strange noises, like grunting and swearing.
C'est de
And
la
so
musique.
I tentatively shove open the door to his little incel wank dungeon, and he's in there and he's tearing it to shreds. I mean, he must have been looking for something. I mean, I don't know what, I didn't ask because, you know, well, I'm I needed a wee. You know, who wants to know what's in Bradley's mind, right? Nightmare stuff.
A very different emotional resonance to this next piece. No. Oh, actually, something feels sore. Better not risk it.
Eh ben, on a tout trouvé. Ah oui, il y avait tant de jeunes. Ok. Bon, bah ça, c'est cool. Là, on a tout trouvé. Pardon.
Salut, c'est moi.
Salut, Plex 3D. Ok. Donc, on a encore loti à bien déverrouiller. Mais on a dû déverrouiller des trucs, c'est que je ne l'ai pas noté. Hein. Bon, on a progressé. Ensuite, on va avoir... Bon, mamie, c'est fini, normalement. On a tant de jeunes et maman à déverrouiller, là. Mais je suis pas sûr qu'on va... On va essayer maman, peut-être.
Okay. As if you never speak to me ever again.
Mamie, pour moi, on a fini, mais je l'ai entouré, je suis pas sûr. Alors, on a un truc à trouver sur deux, mais je sais plus.
How's it going, Mum?
How do you think? Is that empathy? Yeah, I think so.
Mamie, c'est fini.
You're going to be awesome.
Je sais pas, j'ose pas, je sais plus quoi faire, je sais plus ce que j'avais fait.
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking lie to you.
Ah bah... avait perdu des flacons. Ah bah attends, on va le réécouter, attends. On va le réécouter, parce que du coup je skip tout.
He asked me if I'd seen a couple of little bottles. I assumed it was something to do with those horrible figurines that he paints.
Ah, il fait du warpaint.
Women with ridiculous breasts.
Ah d'accord. On était quelle manche? Troisième manche, Mom. Ok, Bradley. Du coup, Bradley, attention, Bradley. Et Bradley. Il a retourné sa chambre, il a perdu des flacons. Les taux se resserrent. Quatrième manche. Alors, il y a toujours les Bradley à trouver. Est-ce qu'on travaillerait pas Mamie? Il nous manque un truc, quatrième manche pour Mamie.
I always play nicely. Test or something. Wait, no. Was that with a quad bike?
Yeah, I think I know this one. I think it was Bradley.
In all honesty, love, it could have been either of them. You'd never call June an attentive mother.
Je skip tout, mais il faut qu'on avance, j'en ai marre.
The correct
Ça fait 23 heures.
answer
Enfin, on va faire un
is
troisième live dessus.
Bradley. Oh, how it makes me proud. Oh dear, June's on the warpath. Question 2. What did my own mum... absolutely fine when he left. What on earth's
Voilà, je
going
laisse tomber.
I'm sorry, Nan. I shouldn't be involving you in this. I'm okay.
Ah mais non, mais là
The
c'est mort.
answer we were looking for
C'est mort.
is nothing. Absolutely nothing. But you never forget Flick's birthday. Did you, Mummy?
Tout à l'heure, elle était trop bourrée. Hein.
Abby.
Non mais là c'est mort, voilà, c'est foutu. Et il me manque toujours cette histoire. Il me manque toujours cette histoire, mais du coup, je l'ai pas trouvé. Bon, on peut toujours pas interroger quelqu'un de plus. Bon, un dernier run, mais putain, le temps qu'on perd. Là, ça devient relou, ouais. Run Bradley sans insister. Bah, tant qu'à faire, ouais, mais sans Bradley, je peux pas l'interroger avant la dernière manche. Donc, faut autant que j'optimise les premières manches. Il nous manque un truc avec Mamie en premier round. Et on va faire Mamie Loti. Allez, c'est parti.
You need... Don't answer it.
Okay, everyone.
Fine.
You, Abby, love. She's been spoiled by her
On va essayer les
father.
araignées.
Let's go with Split.
Sinon,
She was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's
ça, je
it.
fais pas d'habitude. Chaque fois,
Right,
j'insiste.
this is just a guess, but considering she was being interviewed by Jenny O, I'm going to say that she said her biggest achievement was being interviewed by Jenny O.
Go with your gut, love. The whole thing's gibberish to me.
Alors, si ça débloque un
So
truc.
the answer is being interviewed by Jenny O. What else could I say? She's an icon. Let me just think about the next question.
I never thought Lottie'd be the one to become famous.
I mean, she's not famous.
I always thought it would be Bradley. Your Auntie June was so desperate to push him into the limelight. Now, of course, he's run a million miles in the opposite direction. Still, he was a brilliant little actor.
Or should I say liar?
How is Bradley? I
Comment va Bradley en fait?
haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, no idea. But he seemed really off at the meeting. Very quiet. He's in his own head at the best of times, but this was different. At one point, I found him in another room, staring at his hands, trying to stop them shaking. He was gripping them so tight they were going red.
C'est pas mal ça, mamie. Vas-y, mamie, là.
And he just grumbled something and walked off. I'm ever so worried about it.
GG, mamie. Bon, bah là, c'est fou. Les onzis. Bradley la zone. Bon, deuxième run, là, on fait full loti. Hein. Mais qu'on a déjà fait, en fait, je crois, mais comme ça, on valide. De toute façon, j'ai tout le reste. J'ai fait tout, deuxième manche.
It was a bit of a disaster, to be truthful.
Non, non, c'est bien.
Essentially a giant scam.
Bon, je vais juste faire ça. Voilà. Le full run, Bon, alors. Du coup, Bradley, c'est quand même un peu maigre. Hein. Il me manque encore, je crois, une preuve pour pouvoir l'accuser. Hein, d'où la petite flèche à cet endroit. Ok, donc Lottie. De toute façon, j'ai rien d'autre à faire, mais je crois que Toby, Bradley, ouais, c'est ça.
Hey babe.
Hi babe.
Are you okay?
Just trying to figure out what I should wear for my live stream tonight. Don't know if I should wear vermilion or cerulean.
I'd wear vermilion, 100%.
You would? I'll wear cerulean. Thanks, babe.
Everyone listening? Good.
La la la.
Alors oui, il y a triche. Mais j'ai peut-être pas...
La la la.
C'est vrai que c'est pas très discret maintenant que...
I recognize it, but I don't know the name.
But toccata and fugue in D minor.
Ça pourrait... Moi, je croyais qu'elle parlait à quelqu'un, vous voyez.
Oh.
Easy.
Elle chante pas assez bien la mère pour que ça marche sur une app, mais bon, ok.
Yes, that was quite an easy one. Bass, toccata and fugue in D minor. Now let me have a little think about what I'm going to do next.
How did you know that?
Don't you remember? Mum used to play it all the time when we were kids. She even put it on at the meeting. It's like her hype song.
She did?
Yeah. She said something about it helping her gird her loins, whatever that means.
Yeah.
I think she was probably just trying to drown out the sound of all the arguments, to be honest.
Well, nice one, babe.
Thanks, babe.
Babe.
Oh my god, you missed a mad one the other night.
Did I?
Yeah. Like, so much random stuff happened.
Sur Bradley,
I was
sur
speaking to
Bradley.
Auntie June, and she said she had this, like, big, horrible spelling candle made especially for the meeting, and she called it something weird too, like, closure.
That is weird.
I know,
Mais de toute façon,
like,
on
if
s'en
you're gonna have
fout,
something
on s'en
specially
fout.
made for the meeting, at least make it something we can all enjoy. Like, what's wrong with pizza?
Okay, I
Ouais,
know
mais de
what
toute
I'm doing
façon,
for
ça
my
peut
next
pas
piece.
être...
La da 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 da
Attendez,
da.
à moins que si j'ai genre toutes les preuves, ça peut changer quelque chose. Bizarre. Parce que, mettons, elle l'a fait exprès, ces arbres quand même. Ces arbis là. Je vais pas la réaccuser. Ouah, c'est bizarre là, elle est peut-être juste prévu d'en mettre. Ah, ce serait horrible du jeu, je pourrais pas gagner, tu vois.
Let's Hungry Rhapsody number 2.
Ça, on n'avait pas eu ça tout à l'heure.
A Hungarian Rhapsody number 2, yeah, that's it.
Wow. Okay. Thanks.
And that answer was clearly the charming Hungarian Rhapsody number 2 by the original rock star, Franz Liszt.
I knew it.
Now give me a moment while I think about my next piece.
Et donc là, je me fais... Ça aussi, est-ce qu'on aura la réponse de ça un jour?
Abby. What are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
Bizarre.
Where did you go?
What?
Are you okay, hon? You look all like frowny. Don't you worry about getting lines?
No. Yes. Sorry.
Don't apologise to me, babe. Apologise to your skin.
Sur
Yeah,
Jules,
will do.
ok, vite fait,
Thanks.
mais de toute façon, c'est pas ce qui m'intéresse, c'est
Do
Bradley
you
qui
remember
m'intéresse.
anything else about Auntie June at the meeting?
Same old pisshead.
Right.
She really hates Uncle Marcus, though. Everything he said seemed to make her blood boil. That hatred goes way back to, like, when they were kids. Like, seriously, every time Marcus said something, Auntie June would get up and start pacing the room to try and chill out.
Right, I'm starting my next piece now, whether
Ok.
you're ready or not.
Donc là, je suis full preuve. Ouais, bon, ça déteste oncle Marcus. Ah, il manque encore un petit cran, je peux encore avoir une preuve. Bah oui, parce qu'ils sont... Ouais. Bon, on a eu deux infos qu'on n'avait jamais eu en fait.
Oh my god. When I was a kid, I just like listened to it over and over and over.
Je sais plus si j'avais mis ça.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Just don't tell anyone, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Duh.
Right, well, let's not waste
Bon,
any
je sais
more
pas si
time.
c'était ça. Ouais.
Oh, Christ, I think I've strained something. Oh, there's none of this is worth me doing any serious damage to my voice, not even a mild twinge. Someone else can do their round now.
Oh my god, that was actually so much fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of gutted I missed the meeting now.
Allez.
Seemed like it was pretty entertaining.
Allez.
All that.
What happened?
Bradley being Bradley as
Oh.
usual. Weird little kid. Close you out. Except this time he was like pissed off with me over nothing.
What was he mad about?
Has he ever shown you his collection?
No, but he has offered.
Oh my god, don't do it. I asked him about it like once and now he is obsessed with updating me every single time he gets a new piece of whatever you call it, murderabilia.
What stuff did he show you?
Alors, il y a un bug. Attendez, il y a un bug sur OBS. Il y a un bug. Attendez. Il n'y a plus de place sur le disque dur. Attendez. C'est pas son Zozi qui voulait les faire voir. Attendez. J'efface un peu, je fais de la place sur le disque dur. J'ai plus que 4 gigas, mais bordel, j'ai trop de jeux installés. Oh non, bah, de toute façon, ça va pas arrêter le stream. Mais du coup, est-ce qu'OBS a arrêté l'enregistrement? Ouais, bon, c'est pas grave, on n'enregistre pas la suite, je pourrais la récupérer. On reprend. Quoi? Murder
Dead
habillé.
mouse in a jar, a knife someone used
Ouais,
to
c'est
slit
les
their
trucs de
throat,
tueurs en
and, like,
série,
this
ok.
thing he said was a shrunken head.
On va peut-être pouvoir l'accuser.
Anyways, he was pissed off because he thought he lost something. I don't know what. He was like really freaking out and he was scared I'd
arme.
taken it.
Une
Wonder what he'd
seringue.
lost.
He was like really
Allô,
excited to show me.
MDR, il y a plus de live.
He said they were extremely deadly and like super illegal.
Poisons.
Yeah, he must have been like freaking out he'd get caught.
Lottie, do you remember the name of these poisons?
God, no. Actually, I think he sent me an email about it.
What?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't impressed enough, so...
Mais il est
he had
trop
to,
con, le
like,
mec.
prove to me how deadly they were. I never even read it.
Please tell me that you still have that email.
Who deletes emails, babe? They're like made of air.
Lottie, can you send me that email, please? Babe.
Oh, I
Babe.
really need to set Bradley to spam.
Putain, mais tout d'un coup, t'as les masses indices à la deuxième manche au pif, quoi. C'est un truc de dingo. Oh.
Holy shit.
Donc c'est soit l'un,
Oh
soit
god, I just
l'autre.
remember the half-decomposed sheep skull he showed me.
Ok, c'est comme ça qu'on trouve. Ok. Bon, c'est comme ça qu'on trouve, en fait.
Fabulous.
Ok. Donc on va pouvoir, je pense, le taunt. C'est vrai que là, c'est un gros indice. Le fait que le mec, il ait un des deux poisons, c'est un peu gros, quand même. Mais si on lui a volé, c'est pas lui.
Birthday so far, Fleg.
Qui c'est qui a mis de toute façon, c'est soit mamie ou mom. Bah, ça dépend. Ou alors, enfin, je sais pas comment il faut.
Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this
Donc là, on a tout. Ok. Donc bah, la deuxième manche, c'est réglé. La première manche, il manque juste un truc de mom. Et pour la troisième manche, il faudrait qu'on trouve avec tante June. Et il me semble que mamie, je sais pas si j'ai bien noté, mais bon. Donc il reste un truc avec tante June et Bradley. Alors, mais en vrai, il vaudrait mieux. Enfin, on verra.
Okay, listen
Mamie,
up, guys.
personne dit rien sur
My
mamie,
signal
donc
seems to have
ils ont
settled
pas
down a
osé.
bit, yeah? So let's.
As if you never speak to me. Ever again.
Donc tante June, on a un truc à faire.
been? Just like his father. Complete, utter
Non,
embarrassment.
Bess, non, je voulais pas la faire
Shall we go
gagner.
with it? Cause permanent damage having won
Pas peur d'eau.
Well, I've got a good.
2 in a row.
Well, I'm just glad we're getting them right.
Yes, so glad.
Je vais faire ça. Pour l'instant, on
Seems
n'a rien
like we
tenté.
make a pretty good team.
Like a seagull and a jet engine.
Question 3.
Ok,
As
on
a
est pas mal, on est
result
pas
of
mal.
climate change, over 200 species of frog have gone
Ah oui,
extinct.
Is the French.
on va dire maladie, voir.
I'll go with diseases.
On va voir si ça change quelque chose là.
The correct answer is disease. Warmer climates mean diseases can spread very easily. So it's not just us in the firing line, guys.
Well, that was easy.
I know.
Question 4. What percentage of the world's coral reefs have died over the past 30 years?
For God's sake, I've had enough of this. Toby, are any of these questions going to be not depressing? I mean, normally just the sound of your voice is enough to make me want to end it all. It doesn't need any more encouragement.
Oh, sorry, Mum. What, you want me to do more stuff on the fun side of our planet dying? You know what? I really tried with this, but I can tell by the answers I'm getting that none of you are taking this seriously. So, someone else can do around that. I don't care anymore.
On va voir si elle me dit un petit truc.
Oh, at least we got some points. I just want to beat your mother. I just want to see the look on her face.
On n'a pas eu de truc sur Mom non plus.
June, I have to ask you about something. About Uncle Marcus.
Do me a favour. The next time you speak to that arsehole, you tell him to stop asking questions about Daddy.
Grandad?
Yes. He was pestering your Nana about it all night at the meeting. It really quite upset her.
What was he asking about?
What you have to understand about your dear Uncle Marcus is that he has a very hard time moving on. He never quite got to grips with the fact that his mother died giving birth to him. And his father, your grandfather,
qu'elle était morte en
hated him
couche.
for it.
Granddad hated him.
Well, that's what Mummy always told me.
I never knew that.
She said even after they got married, your grandfather could never quite forget what happened to Marcus's mother.
Ah, et le grand-père en
Marcus was
avait
just
après
a
le fils.
constant reminder. Mummy says that's why Daddy killed himself.
Papy s'est tué.
I thought you died in an accident.
No, that's just what we told other people.
Ah, quand elle est bourrée, elle bavasse quoi.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
oh Bichette.
What is it?
Every night, I can hear their voices.
Ah, mais c'est dingue, d'un coup là.
Shouting, screaming at each other.
Who?
Marcus et.
That's the last time I ever saw him. Just watched the back of his head as he walked out the door. Really, I could remember what they were saying to each other. He was shouting at her that he hated her. And it stopped.
La mamie qui aide ça. Ah ouais.
I used to like looking at the stars.
J'avoue, mais j'ai pas de preuves là. Enfin, personne parle de mamie depuis tout à l'heure. Et j'ai fait beaucoup de dialogues là.
And I thought Mummy would be coming up to bed. But then I saw her moving slowly across the lawn towards the lake. And she had a wheelbarrow with one of Daddy's suits inside. I didn't think it was strange because well, she was always destroying Daddy's things, to prove a point, to win an argument, but why would you put a suit in a wheelbarrow? Unless I'm just imagining it.
Attends, il s'est passé quoi? J'ai pas compris là.
Hard to remember the truth. And you spent so many years trying not to remember anything at all.
Auntie June, something terrible has happened to Uncle Marcus.
Oh, what else shit is he coming out with now?
Abby, family that would never fucking lie to you.
Mamie avec une boîte et un costume de grand-père. Mais c'était... On est d'accord que ça, c'était dans le passé, non? Bon, manche 3, c'est fini. Non, oui, si. Mais attendez, parce que un truc, je suis pas sûr de piger, mais... Ouais, on clique s'est suicidé. Attends. Parce qu'il y a eu 2 mariages, mais du coup, on n'en parle pas de Margaret, là. Ouais, c'est mamie qui a d'être ça, mais comment je le prouve, quoi? Enfin... Mais de toute façon, la tête de mamie... ouais, non. Ah, mamie avec une boîte. Attends, je veux juste regarder.
And I thought Mummy would be coming up to bed.
Ah, il manque
Then
là,
I
il manque.
saw her moving slowly across the lawn.
Pourquoi est-ce que mamie... Je sais pas, je suis un peu perdu. J'avoue, je suis pas trop là. Je suis un peu perdu parce que tout d'un coup... Bon, dernière manche, Bradley, ou alors on squeeze mamie et Toby.
I better get back in there then.
I am. I always play nice.
Bon, allez, Bradley. Même si...
Delight.
Donc on n'insiste pas.
Mum still talks about it. She still thinks you can smell it.
I mean, it's pretty obvious if you take like a millionth of a second to think about.
I'll answer the question, but then we need to talk.
What are you talking about?
Ok, ça peut être intéressant.
So the answer to that particularly tricky brain teaser is, of course, Bradley, my son. You're such a joy to be around.
Mais mamie, qui sait qui va pouvoir m'en parler? J'ai plus beaucoup de dialogue. Hein.
I need you.
Ah mais non, il m'a rien dit.
I need you to pick one. It's okay.
Putain, et on a encore rien eu. Mais c'est pas possible. Bon bah, on va accuser trop de cul quoi, mais... Alors, voyons voir. Après, j'arrête, hein. on fera le run mom mamie, je sais pas comment on va faire. Hein. Parce qu'il m'en manque Bradley, qui aurait toutes les clés, tu vois. Il manque un truc de maman première manche et 4 de Bradley et les 2 à la fin de mamie et Toby, quoi.
What? You tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
Abby!
Bradley poisoned him!
What? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Dis-lui qu'il avait des poisons.
No. My poisons went missing. I would never use them. I know how dangerous they are. Even just owning them is seriously illegal.
Stop lying!
I'm not... I told you. I didn't poison him. Okay? Fuck. If someone else used my poisons, then... Oh, I can't go to jail. I won't survive inside.
Pas si dark, finalement.
I'd rather die.
Shit.
Bradley! No! Oh, I can't look!
C'est vrai qu'il avait acheté un flingue.
Hey, what's going on there, guys? Signal's really bad here.
Listen to me.
Mais qu'est-ce qu'il raconte, l'autre connard? C'est pas vrai, en
You don't need to
plus.
die over this.
I didn't do it. Why would I do it? I don't have a motive.
You're obsessed with murder and...
That's not a motive, that's a hobby. I love fantasy novels too, it doesn't make me a fucking goblin.
No, but the poisons.
I told you I didn't use them. Someone took them. I would never.
Oh, shit. Shit. Bradley? Just put the gun down. Okay? Put the gun down.
Putain, la 4e run, c'est compliqué. Hein.
I know. I believe you.
Menteuse, tu viens de l'accuser.
Bradley!
June!
Mum! Oh, Jesus Christ, no!
Did he just jump out the window?
Jesus Christ, Abby, what have you done?
Avec tonton Marcus, je peux faire 3 morts si je veux.
Hey guys, you cut out there. Sorry. I just caught Bradley using some red filter or something.
Non.
Did I miss anything?
Abby, come here a second,
Il y a
kiddo.
toujours cet humour de mort, là. Mais quoi? Mais j'avoue, je sais pas, là. Tonton Marcus,
I gotta say, these drugs they have me on are some pretty strong stuff. I just hallucinated Bradley shooting his mom. Can you believe
ça,
that?
j'avoue. Pas tranquille.
Abby?
Ok, c'est une fin inattendue. J'avoue, je m'y attendais pas. Ok. Bon, bah, c'est peut-être pas Bradley, alors? Mais comment on va faire, quoi? Comment on va faire? J'avoue, j'ai aucune idée de... Putain, c'est chiant parce que... Il a tué qui? Bah sa mère. Parce qu'ils sont dans la même maison. Il habite encore chez sa mère. Donc quand sa mère voit qu'il sort un flingue, elle court dans sa chambre. Il panique et paf, il la tue par réflexe sans faire gaffe, quoi. Et après, il se suicide. Et si dans ce run, je me trompe de poison, je peux en tuer 3. Après, la maman, elle aime son fiston quand même, hein, on a bien vu. Bon bah là, premier run, faut que je travaille maman. Je peux me permettre cette expression. Et à la fin, il reste que mamie ou Toby, ouais. Mais putain, j'ai une info sur mamie, j'arriverai jamais à... Enfin, tu vois, c'est pas possible. Bradley, il aura pas 3 infos sur mamie ou maman, quoi. Parce que... En vrai, j'ai pas beaucoup d'infos, même sur la mère, j'ai rien, en fait. Hein. J'ai juste un truc sur la mère et un truc sur la grand-mère. Tous les autres sont plus ou moins innocents. Alors, la tante June, ouais, j'ai full indice, mais... Si on n'arrive pas à avoir assez de preuves à la fin... J'en refais un. Si à la fin, je réaccuse tante June, juste pour voir. Peut-être. Mais peut-être que faut que je débloque genre tout, c'est juste ça, ils sont pas fait chier. Faut tout débloquer, Nick. Bon alors là, maman, va falloir que je trouve une façon de débloquer le run de mom.
You need to shake them. Don't answer it.
Je vais répondre à maman, peut-être que ça la met dans de bonnes dispositions, tu vois.
Okay, everyone pick your team.
Parce que ça se trouve, c'est ça qui débloque...
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Ah, did some... Fine.
Who's next?
On va pas trop skipper pour voir. Peut-être que le fait de lui avoir répondu, c'est pour ça qu'à chaque fois je le perds en fait. C'est que.
Oh, so you want to be in a team with me?
Bah, c'est les mêmes dialogues quand même, c'est bizarre.
Well, at least you're not cheating.
Ah oui, je pense pas que ça change grand chose.
Did you like the present I got
Je
you?
pense que ça mettrait une petite texte
Remind
de.
me?
The earrings?
Oh, yes, that is. It'll be some sort of bizarre vegetation.
Donc là, on a essayé les deux, soit donner la réponse, soit pas donner la réponse, et je sais pas. Parce que là, il y en a 3 à choper, j'en ai déjà eu 2 sur 3, ça va être compliqué. Hein.
Is it trendy to eat a hedge?
Bon, je vais mettre ça.
Yeah. Recycled. You're literally wearing someone else's rubbish. Disgusting.
Je sais plus si
How do you spell green pieces?
Piece of something.
Non.
Piece of my mind.
Ça, j'avais pas eu, c'est bien, j'ai bien fait.
The answer to that one is green pieces. It's a cause very close to my heart, so everyone here can go support them. I know you've got the money.
Well, I'm not giving them a penny. I mean, that's
Donc on
not
n'avait pas eu ça,
fashion.
c'est déjà pas mal.
Cardboard bloody tracksuits.
Talk amongst yourselves, guys. When I have question 3, I will shout.
Sorry I missed the meeting, Mum.
So you should be. It was the usual nightmare. Don't see why you should get to escape it.
So
The
there
one
you go.
consolation, Marcus came off worse this time. I mean, I know you've hero worshipped that man.
Loads of people are doing it.
Loads of people aren't in this family, Abby.
J'essaye ça, mais je crois que je l'avais déjà fait.
No
Hein.
one in real life does maths without a calculator. I've got one on my phone somewhere.
Je sais plus. Ah bon? Alors, Bradley était de mauvaise humeur, Toby quoi? C'était quoi que j'ai pas eu? Bradley était de mauvaise humeur, j'ai pas eu.
How is Bradley?
Now you come to mention it, he was being a bit stranger than usual, kept disappearing throughout the night.
On n'avait pas eu ça encore.
Bad
Bon, on l'a
thing.
eu au pif, ok, bah
Blocked
good.
from another one of his social media sites.
Ok. Bon, ils mettent que l'essentiel, tant pis, je me refais pas. Bon, bah ouais, on a un truc en plus sur Bradley, mais on sait que c'est pas lui, donc ça sert à rien. Manche 2, on a tout. Manche 3, on a tout. Donc là, on peut run Bradley. Dernier run. On va travailler Mamie sur la 4e manche. On s'en fout.
Sorry.
On a
Okay,
tout.
listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round
Je vais
now.
pouvoir interroger
But
qui, Bradley?
listen, I've got a pretty cool new spin on...
As if you never speak to me, ever.
Ça, on s'en fout, on avait dit.
Did you get those raspberry?
Yes, yeah, I got.
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking lie.
Ok, Mamie va reprendre la reprise. 3e manche. Donc je m'étais pas gouré sur Mamie. Hein. Oui, donc moi je m'étais pas gouré. Donc 4e manche, Mamie.
I am. I always play nicely.
Bon là, on va essayer de pas se gourer. Il manque un truc avec Mamie et un truc avec Toby.
Oh, Abby, love, you really don't look right. Is everything okay? You
Je
know,
me rappelle ce que j'ai répondu, il faut pas que je réponde pareil, on va dire.
to call it an early night.
I can't just go.
Of course you can. I really think you should, love. I think it would be better for you.
Oh, ce regard!
Question what?
Elle nous avait fait ça? C'est quoi cette pression, Mamie, là? Elle m'a sorti son stand, là. Tu sais, j'ai eu la pression mentale du Zawarudo, quoi.
Who stole my car
C'est
when he was
exactement
14
ce qu'elle avait, il y avait
and
dans le
drove
mail,
it
non?
into the
Dans
side
le
of the bus
message?
stop?
Oh,
preuve, ouais, bah ouais.
crikey, which one was that now? It was Toby, wasn't it? Some protest
Non, t'as
or
trop de preuves,
something. Wait, no.
On va mettre ça.
Was that with a quad
C'est leur
bike?
idiot.
Nan, I need you to tell me everything you remember about the meeting.
Oh, love, it was a load of fuss about nothing.
Tu parles de quoi,
I
Pompon?
really need to know what happened.
So,
Hush now, we're missing the quiz.
the carjacker was Bradley. My son stole my car, and everybody said it was my fault, even though I'd only asked him to reverse it into the drive.
Alors regarde-moi,
c'est
t'as
la
trop de preuves pour elle.
Question
Ah.
2.
Il
What
va
is
être
the
empoisonné.
point?
Oh, no.
That's what I want to know. What is the fucking point?
Nan, is Auntie June okay?
She's got a lot going on.
Ça, on l'avait eu, ça, je
You
crois.
know how she is. She can be reckless. She doesn't really care about looking after herself or anyone else. Ever
C'est une
since her
musique d'indice.
dad, you know, ever since then, she's had an awful temper, a violent temper. She was forever getting into fights at school and after
Mais ça,
school.
on n'avait pas eu, ça.
I tried my best, but
On va... je voulais répondre à autre chose.
Nan, do you think Auntie June could ever hurt someone? I mean, seriously hurt someone? Nan, please, if there's something that you're not telling me if you saw something at the meeting.
I didn't see anything at the meeting, but...
But what?
I'm just thinking about your Auntie June.
Ouais, bah ça, on l'a vu, ça.
Has your mother ever told you about what she did when she was at university?
Ok. Tante June a un sale caractère. Ouais, mais c'est pas des preuves, mamie, tu pètes un câble. Voilà, elle est sus. Ouais, la barre est pleine avec Tante June. Hein. On réessaye Tante June, comme prévu. Bon, là, on a full run mamie, on est bon. Bon, bah, écoutez, j'ai rien de plus sur la mamie, ceci dit, et je peux pas l'accuser, quoi. Donc, de toute façon... Mais je pourrais jamais. On réessaye Tante June, juste pour voir. Mince, bah du coup, j'ai skip. Merde. Bon, on va dire que ça devait pas être Tante June. Hein? Non, parce que je pensais que ça allait skip différents dialogues, mais non. Je suis con, c'est vrai que la fin, c'est... Il reste Toby, à la toute fin, et Bradley, mais... Donc faut peut-être que je déverrouille le dernier Toby. On va d'abord faire le Toby, en fait. Je pense pas que ça change grand-chose.
Abby,
Faut juste que je fasse gaffe ici, voilà. Et donc, quatrième manche, Toby.
I am. I always play nicely.
Attends, je fais quelle manche, là? Merde, je sais plus où j'en suis.
Toby, do you know anything about Bradley's poisons?
Non, mais tout est déverrouillé, il manque plus que Toby.
Bradley has had 2 poisons in his collection. Have you seen them? Have you touched them?
What are you talking about?
Ça prend en compte ce que j'ai appris. Ou alors j'ai refait les dialogues sur le poison sans faire gaffe, mais non. Ah, donc ouais, ça déverrouille automatiquement, ça prend en compte comme si les informations restent aussi dans les dialogues. Putain, c'est pas naturel, c'est compliqué. Si tu te mets dans le roleplay de notre personnage, il fait un nouveau run, il est pas censé savoir ça, mais en fait si, c'est bizarre. C'est comme s'il avait des pouvoirs psy, quoi. Ouais, ce que je veux dire, Pampan, moi aussi j'avais compris ça, mais j'avais pas compris ça dans le sens... que notre personnage en ait conscience. Que nous, dans les menus, on l'est, tu vois, c'est pour ça que ça me...
Something you have to tell me.
Honestly, Abs, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Toby, tell me the truth.
Abby, I couldn't give less of a shit about Bradley or his weird hobby. If you've got a problem with him,
faut vraiment tout faire, t'as pas le choix, en fait.
Okay, everybody, respectfully shut up and listen to me. Question 1. How many times did Toby tell the school counsellor that I was neglecting him?
Oh, God, here we
so
go.
that we'd be forced to...
I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about
it.
What happened? Scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge.
Je sais plus.
You got to think.
Did you see anyone else give something to Uncle Marcus?
I don't know.
Toby, tell me now.
Un monsieur Gouret, je crois.
Felicity. I mean, you know, your mum. Yeah, she was offering things for him to eat. You know, hors d'oeuvres, canapes, that kind of stuff. And yeah, I think he took one in the end just to shut her up.
Abby.
C'est tout?
I need you.
C'est juste ça pour Mom? Ouais, alors, et puis, ouais, ok. Bon, bah, j'ai déverrouillé, en fait, de fait, hein. Normalement, j'ai tout, là. Non, on l'avait pas eu, ça.
It's Thallium.
Bon, bah là, on a tout déverrouillé, sauf les 4 derniers de Bradley. Là, j'ai tout noté. On a tout, sauf le dernier de Bradley. Les 4 derniers.
Abby.
On va réessayer... Ah, je peux accuser Bob avec seulement 2 preuves? Ah bah, ça change tout. Oh, putain, c'est bizarre, en vrai, c'est pas trop legit. Bon, bah oui, c'est la mamie. Vu comment c'est construit, c'est obligatoirement la grand-mère. Ouais, voir. C'est clairement la grand-mère et on va pouvoir... Comment ça se fait que c'est Bradley qui a toutes les infos? C'est bizarre. Mais ok, c'est le petit-fils, peut-être qu'elle se confie au petit-fils et tout. Ah, pour l'instant, c'est une fausse fin. Maman.
Yes.
Maman.
You tried to kill Uncle Marcus.
What are you talking about?
De toute façon, tu lui feras jamais avouer. Hein.
Poisoning Uncle Marcus. I know it was you.
Oh,
et comment est-ce qu'elle pourrait savoir où sont les poisons?
I always hoped this wouldn't happen to you. Your father was like this towards the end. Seeing things, imagining things. I always hoped he hadn't passed it on to you.
Vu comment c'est construit, c'est obligatoire. Genre, tu peux pas la trouver en premier, en fait, la grand-mère. Pour être sûr que tu fasses tout le jeu. Pour avoir la vérité. C'est malin en termes de non-remboursement sur Steam.
Why? Why would I kill the man? For the money?
Oui.
For the business? Risking everything I have? My entire business and career that I've built up over 30
C'est quoi sa
years
carrière?
for
Elle fait
some
quoi?
garden centres and a few spas? Do you really think that little of me, Abby? You really don't know me at all, do you?
You really didn't do it.
Heaven knows why you've concocted this strange little fantasy. Look,
Bon,
I'm
que la
sorry,
grand-mère
Abby,
se venge
for
parce
whatever
que
blame
s'est suicidée à cause de son...
I promised myself when your father became unwell that if anything like that ever happened to you,
Peut-être, je sais pas.
I couldn't put myself through that again. And I'm not going to break that promise. It's time I started putting myself first.
Elle va me renier, quoi.
I hope you can find the help you need, Abby. Oh, and if you ever do get better, feel free to give me a call. You're probably better to text first.
Ah la vache!
What the hell?
Ah mais on sous-entend que je deviens vraiment folle et tout. Comme mon père qui était parano, machin. Ah et la merde, mais putain, mais c'est... c'est violent comme ça, ça se finit comme ça, quoi. Ok. Bon. Parti pour la run full Bradley. Alors est-ce que je vais juste insister? Je pense qu'il faut insister quand même. Pauvre Abby, quelle famille de merde. Putain, aussi bien c'est moi qui ai tué. Non, c'est Abby. La mère et la mamie sont complices. Bah non, là, a priori. Non, mais c'est clairement la grand-mère qui... Pour son ex-mari... Enfin bref. On va, ouais. Bon, j'avais dit pas trop tard, c'est vrai que demain je télétravaille, mais quand même, quoi. Oui, vas-y, let's go.
You need to shake them off, Abby.
Attends, je sais plus c'est comment qu'on skip à
Don't
fond.
answer it.
Okay,
Voilà. Première manche. Deuxième manche.
Ab family that would.
Oups. Vous avez rien vu. Vous n'avez pas vu le tonton Marcus dans un cercueil, donc vous ne pouvez pas prouver que c'est arrivé. Ah, c'est pas possible. Non, je suis pas suisse. Je suis pas suisse. On fait attention, c'est la troisième manche. Queen.
Family that would never fucking lie to you.
Quoi, voilà.
I believe you.
Alors, quatrième manche, donc, voilà.
I am. I always play nicely.
On va voir si ça change des dialogues un peu, d'ailleurs.
Bradley, we need to talk.
Oh, ça attaque direct.
About what?
Question 1. Which one of Flick's little brats threw up all over my car?
Ça, c'est faux ou pas?
Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it. She's had like 8 cars since then.
Pour voir ce que ça donne maintenant que j'ai toutes les réponses.
Bradley, you have to tell me everything that happened at the meeting.
Nothing unusual, just like loads of arguments. Why are you staring at me like that?
Bon, pour l'instant, c'est les mêmes trucs, hein.
Oh, just so weird.
Are you sure that's everything?
Yeah.
Abby, I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby.
On va bien, on est d'accord que je suis pas obligé que tonton il meure pour avoir la bonne réponse. Si ça se trouve, il faut qu'il meure, tu vois, pour que ça trigger un truc. J'en sais rien en plus, c'est ça qui est chaud.
It's thallium.
Alors, c'est lequel que j'ai skippé? Ouais, tant de jaune. Ah, ça me fait chier de refaire tout le dialogue. Mais c'est vrai que tout à l'heure j'ai skippé. Mais on sait pas, parce que t'as dit ça, mais c'était avant qu'on comprenne qu'il fallait est-ce que tout débloquer, ça allait pas changer les dialogues, tu vois? Exprès.
Auntie June.
I can get on with my quiz.
Non, ça a l'air d'être le même. Hein.
What are you doing?
Ah non, on l'a pas fait.
Brilliant question.
Ah non, on l'a pas eu ça
lined
tout à l'heure,
up
c'était pas
about Lottie's
pareil.
father. I'm rather hoping
Si.
it's going to make her cry.
Ah si, c'est ça, oui.
I know it was you. You poisoned Uncle
Non,
Marcus.
c'est la même, hein, je crois. Même quand t'as 40 000 preuves, ça change rien. Ouais, non, elle va gerber, ah, non. Non, je vais pas l'avoir gerbé. J'avais oublié cette histoire. J'avais oublié, ça c'est pas... Bon, alors on va pas insister. Alors on n'oublie pas la manche 3. Attention, la manche 3. On y va doucement.
Abby, family that would never fucking.
I am. I always play nice.
Mum still talks about it. She thinks she can smell it.
I mean,
it's pretty obvious if you take.
J'insiste toujours pas.
I'll answer the question, but then we
need you to pick one.
Mais non, regarde, tu vois.
It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens.
Non, tu vois, ça débloque rien.
Abby.
Je suis quasiment sûr que tous les autres trucs, je les ai notés, hein. Pas insister, ouais, bah ça va se finir comme ça, mais... Mais j'en ai 4 à déverrouiller, c'est quand même bizarre. Mais oui, si ça enchaîne toute une série, mais... Là, j'avoue, je commence à avoir fait le tour, quand même.
You need to shake them off.
On va juste changer ça un peu.
Okay, everyone.
On va juste changer un peu, voir si ça trigger, mais normalement...
This. Sorry. What?
Okay. Attention, la manche 3.
Did he say 8 miles? Did you get those?
Yeah.
Abby, please. Family that would never fucking lie to you.
Là, si, non, là, faut pas que je change.
I am. I always play nicely.
Mum still talks about it. She still thinks she can smell it.
Alors, pas insister et après insister, on va dire.
She's had like 8 cars since then.
Je sais pas.
I was 3 years old.
I mean, it's pretty
Là,
obvious. It takes a million of a second to think about it.
Abby, what are you talking about?
You know.
No, what?
C'est le même dialogue pour l'instant.
So the answer to that particularly tricky brain teaser is, of course, Bradley, my son. He's such a joy to be
Je vais en
around.
vérifier que j'ai bien tout déverrouillé, mais j'ai tout noté, hein.
Begins with a P.
Ah, le dialogue.
They were just for my collection.
Ok.
I would never
Ça,
use
c'est
them.
nouveau.
Okay? I have no idea where they went.
Where what went?
My poisons.
Jesus Christ, it was you. You did it.
Did what? All I know is someone took my poisons.
Who did you give them to?
No one.
Who knew about them?
Bah, Lottie, mais...
Tell me!
Okay, Toby knows where my stuff is, and
Okay.
I showed the poisons to Lottie, like, once. And...
Who else?
Nothing. It doesn't matter.
Well, I'll decide that, so just tell
La
me,
grand-mère, la
okay?
grand-mère.
I like to get up early for walks.
Ouais.
Sometimes. Really early, like before the sun comes up, when no one's around. But on the morning of the meeting, when I got back, I saw Nan was just like in my room, just like standing there. And she looked really, really flustered. She was only in there to talk about Mum's drinking.
Nan.
Abby, I need you.
Est-ce que ça va être suffisant? Est-ce que j'ai la petite coche? J'ai la petite coche! J'ai la barre pleine! Let's gong! Let's gong la mamie, allez, c'est la fin du jeu. Let's gong. Ah, il nous en manque un quand même. Est-ce que ça va nous suffire,
Abby,
vous croyez?
where have you been?
Oh, she's doing it for attention.
Be quiet.
Let's go! Bon, en vrai, la coche qui manque pour Bradley, on s'en fout, parce que là, j'aurais pas d'autres dialogues exprès, je pense, pour mamie avec toutes les coches. Peut-être, c'est vrai qu'il y a une true ending, tu vois. Mamie.
Nan, we need to talk.
What is it, love?
I know what you did.
I'm lost.
You poisoned Uncle Marcus.
Ça va devenir
You tried
super
to
dark.
kill him.
Tried?
Yeah.
Comment ça, j'ai pas réussi?
We found the antidote in time, so...
You can't prove it.
You really think that we'd be having this conversation if I couldn't? I know everything.
À l'âge tout direct, tu peux pas le prouver. Après, c'est une
Is he
vieille.
really going to live?
Yeah.
Pour porter
It's
son
over now.
peignoir, et ouais.
You don't understand.
Bon bah explique alors.
I didn't have a choice. I had to protect the family. That's all this has
Parce que c'était
ever
un
been
bâtard,
about.
en fait, lui.
Marcus always knew there was more to the story about his dad, my Eddie. But if I didn't act, we wouldn't have anything. You wouldn't have anything.
Just tell me the truth. Tell me everything, Nan.
He was going to leave us.
Une autre femme.
Eddie. He was going to leave me, your
C'est
Auntie
ça.
June, your mother. He was going to cut us off. I heard him planning it with her.
Mais ça, le problème, c'est que on est complètement spoilé depuis le début par l'arbre généalogique. Tu vois. Dès le début, on sait qu'il y a une autre femme et elle en parle que maintenant, genre c'est un plot twist, mais on le sait dès le début, quoi, en fait. C'est un peu con, non? Que ce soit rajouté à ce moment-là dans l'arbre généalogique, oui, ce serait un peu de la triche. Mais en vrai, c'est un peu dommage, non?
I tried to talk him out of it, but he wouldn't listen. I had to stop him. I had 2 little girls, Abby. They needed a home, they needed money. We deserved it.
Tu sais que Marcus va Daron? Ouais.
Over the head.
Ah, je sais plus.
It was nothing but rage.
Ah, c'est elle qui a tué son
I
mari,
don't know
quoi.
if I even wanted to kill him. Maybe
ouais, ok,
I
elle a un
did.
peu tué un peu sans faire
One
exprès.
blow
ouais.
was enough. I panicked. You've got to understand, I was only thinking of your mother, of your Auntie June.
So you killed
Elle a tué le
their
grand-père.
father.
He was going to take everything from us.
Where is Grandad?
Dans le lac.
Weighted him down and pushed him into the lake. That bloody fishing lake he loved so much.
Elle a pensé à le lester, quand
In
même.
that lake.
I told the girls and Marcus the same story. That he killed himself. We told everyone else that he'd gone missing, the fishing accident. We had to protect the family name. The past few years, Marcus has been obsessed with finding the truth for that damn autobiography he's
Ah
writing.
oui, c'est vrai.
But if he found out,
J'ai oublié qu'au début, c'était
everything
ça
I
l'histoire.
did to protect this family would be for nothing. When your sister told me about Bradley's poisons, I nearly laughed. It was so simple. I took them both on the morning of the meeting
Après les deux.
and waited for my chance. Your Auntie June's ever so clumsy, particularly when you give her a little shove
Ah
in
non,
the back.
c'était dans le
She
verre.
dropped that candle
Ah ouais, ok.
straight onto Marcus. It went better than I'd planned. I was hoping for a distraction to get it into his drink, but your mum picked it up and threw it over.
Ah oui, bah non, du coup.
I rushed to the first aid box and poured the poison onto the wound.
Pas sûr que ça marche, ça, en vrai. Hein.
I don't know which poison I actually used. It was the only one I could get the lid off. You'd think in this day and age they'd make things like that easier for people without
Putain, l'humour anglais, c'est vraiment parfait, en vrai.
Bradley
C'est
had
vraiment
told
génial. Hein.
Lottie that the poisons were slow-acting but deadly. So, when I watched Marcus walk out of your Auntie June's house with that dressing still on his
Elle a l'air un
hand,
peu trop joyeuse, quand même.
I knew it was over. At least I thought I did. Seems Marcus isn't that easy to kill after all.
Mais c'est ouf, quoi.
Thanks to you.
Oh my God.
Don't think I don't regret everything I did. I've lived with the pain of it
Bah.
every day since.
Non, mamie.
That's why I've kept this.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle a, un fusil? Un autre poison?
So
Un
I'd
autre
never
poison?
forget what I did.
Non, une chouette. Ah, c'est avec ça qu'elle l'a tapé?
What I did to him.
C'est pour ça que le
That's
symbole
what you
de...
used to kill
Son symbole, c'est la chouette.
Granddad.
Mais c'est
No
horrible.
one ever noticed the dark stain on the base. I loved him so much.
Ah oui, bah oui, je vois ça. Hein.
I know Marcus will never forgive me.
Ah bah oui, t'as failli.
It wasn't just me and the girls Eddie was leaving, it was Marcus
Bah,
too.
pourquoi t'as essayé de buter Marcus? Non, ils s'en
Every
foutent.
time Eddie
Ouais, c'est pas
looked
son
at
fils,
Marcus,
donc.
all he could see was Marcus's mother. He loved her more than he ever loved me. But it was Marcus who drove him away. That's why he had to move and start again.
Ok.
I know Marcus will never believe me, but if I didn't do what I did, he would have nothing too.
Abby.
I have to go.
Abby? Wait.
Mute, la criminelle.
Abby,
Oh my God, are you okay?
I just talked to the doctor. She said it's going to take a long time before I feel like myself again, but I am going to live.
Yes.
Because of you.
No.
You're not going to believe this, but Nan, she just confessed to everything.
Mais il a entendu, non? Ah non, il était à moitié dans le coltard, ouais.
Damn, I wish I had that on tape. We've got a lot of evidence. But what we need is irrefutable proof.
I know what we can do.
Bah, le hibou.
What?
We need to search the lake.
Ah oui, oui, aussi. Hein.
Dad's lake? Why?
Repose-toi, tonton. Repose-toi pour l'instant. Oh, non.
Jesus, that's where she put him.
Ah, il avait des
So
doutes,
she
quand même.
really did it.
Ah, il suspectait quand même.
Hey, listen, don't apologize, Abby. You found the truth. Now look, I am going to send you some money. Book the first flight out of there you can. Come see me. You're not going to want to be around them for this next little bit.
There's one last thing I need to do.
Just tell us what she said, Mum.
I can tell you.
Abby?
These are the last words I'm going to say to any of you.
Allez, let's go.
Makes you think we give a flying monkey's rat's
Auntie
ass.
June, let's start with you. I know that you've been through a lot in your life, and I might even feel sorry for you if you weren't such a vindictive, cruel
Ah, pour une fois, c'est à nous, là, de
I've
balancer.
always wanted to say this to you.
Qu'on les reverra plus jamais.
I hate you.
Oh!
I hate you.
Hey, Abs, that is not cool, okay?
Toby, how nice of you to volunteer to go next. What can I say about
Ah,
you?
c'est trop cool!
Nothing, because there is nothing to you. You are a self-obsessed personality vacuum and a parasite. You follow tragedy
Oh, putain, ça
around
fait
the
plaisir.
globe and still somehow manage to make it about you. Like if I lost my entire village to a devastating earthquake, you would still be the worst thing to ever happen to me. And Bradley,
Bah, il
I
manque un
might as well
dialogue.
complete the set. You're not actively terrible, but you just really, really creep me out.
Thanks.
Abby, I don't know what you think.
Mum, I spent my whole life trying to live up to whatever it was that you expected from me, but the truth is you never wanted anything from me. You wanted to be better than me, I think just so that no matter what, you could tell yourself that I will never be good enough for you. I wish I had the courage to
Session
say
de
this a
psychanalyse,
long
là.
time ago. Fuck you.
Oh my god, Abby. Oh god, am I now?
Oh, je suis sûr
Lottie,
qu'elle aime bien sa sœur, en
you're
fait.
messed up and really shallow, really, really shallow. But I don't
Mais elle
think
le
it's
sait.
entirely all your fault.
Bah, bien
so
sûr.
just give me some time.
Oh
and
oui,
I'll-
allez, elle est trop
I'll
cool.
text you.
Oh, c'est Mims de ouf. Hein.
Awesome.
And by the way, Nan is a murderer. I'll let her fill you in on the details.
Nan,
Wait, what?
Mum, what's she talking about?
What's going on?
don't worry, I know a good lawyer.
Do I get a speech too?
Listen, just don't go getting yourself poisoned again, okay?
I'll take that. I like this new Abby.
Yeah. Me too.
June, on l'a eu au début. June, c'est la première qu'on a trash. On a I hate you. Ah. Alors, oh, putain, on n'aura pas le 100%. Est-ce qu'on essaierait pas quand même de débloquer le dernier petit bout de dialogue? Oh, c'était bien ficelé. La structure du jeu est un peu curieuse et c'est un peu con que j'ai été obligé de faire le tableau pour avoir tout ça. Et enfin oui, ils disent qu'on se souvient, mais que les personnages se souviennent, ça fait bizarrement pas crédible parce que le perso, c'est pas dans l'histoire le fait qu'elle se souvienne. C'est un peu bizarre. Ça tient beaucoup sur des conventions de jeux vidéo qu'il faut intégrer et faire comme si on faisait pas gaffe, quoi. Mais c'est le meilleur. Ouais, c'est quand même le meilleur jeu qu'ils aient fait. C'est dommage qu'il s'était fait pendant le Covid et qu'on n'ait pas eu beaucoup de mise en scène, mais ils se sont bien débrouillés. Les acteurs sont top, vraiment bien. Allez, on tente un dernier petit run vite fait. Mais je sais pas comment. Est-ce qu'on ferait. Attends. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire en fait? C'est genre. Insister et après ne pas insister. Attendez. On est à un dialogue du 100%. Ouais.
Did you get those wrong?
Abby, family that would never fuck.
I am. I always play nicely.
come to life.
Là, tout à l'heure, on n'a pas insisté et après, on a insisté. Ah ouais, les canards, c'était vraiment de la
Bradley,
merde.
we need
Ouais.
to talk.
Mum still talks about it. She still
On va
thinks-
faire ça.
Bradley, you have to tell me everything.
Why are you
Et là,
staring
peut-être
at
ça
me?
en fait.
You're lying.
What? What am I lying about?
The answer is.
Je crois que c'est les seuls combos que j'ai pas encore fait avec tous les
What are
autres
you
dialogues.
not telling me, Bradley?
I mean, you're mental, Abby.
Ah,
You're
ça, on n'a pas
seriously
eu.
crazy. I don't
You have
understand.
poisons, don't
Ouais,
you?
ouais, ouais, c'est bon, ça y est, c'est le 100%.
Was it you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me the truth right fucking now.
Okay, let me explain. I have 2 poisons.
Oh my
but-
god, it's actually true.
Yeah, but listen to me. One of them went missing.
Bon, c'est
At
juste
least I
ça.
think so. It's just.
It's
that-
just what?
One second.
Bradley.
1 second.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
What is that?
This is polonium-210.
Ah, c'était pour avoir le poison, ok.
It's one of the poisons.
Et tu le sais qu'à la toute fin, le poison, ouais, enfin,
So I
c'est un
thought
peu
it
con
could
ce
be
système parce que tu peux le
somewhere
trouver.
Safe. Hasn't been opened, right? It's probably just misplaced the other one as well somewhere.
One of the poisons is still missing.
Yeah, but
Who knows about the poison, Bradley? Like, how many people know where you kept them?
I don't know.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
On a
I
dit l'un des
don't
deux.
know.
Oui, on a pris 2, ouais.
Question
Il avait les 3, non?
Which birthday?
Ok, bon, on a tout.
Abby.
Je pense pas que ça va changer trop les dialogues. Je regarde s'il y a un petit bonus, rien du tout. C'est un truc genre 100%, non. Bon, rien de spécial. Bon, écoutez, excellent. Pour une fois, là, je peux vraiment le dire sans retenue parce qu'à chaque fois, les trucs de Wales Interactives, je suis toujours un petit peu sur la retenue. Je fais ouais, c'est sympa, mais c'est un peu cheap. Pour l'instant, mon préféré c'était Late Shift et c'était quand même un peu tarabiscoté et tout parce qu'ils essayaient de se prendre au sérieux mais ils n'avaient pas tout à fait les moyens. Il était vraiment cool, vraiment il manque juste le tableau que j'ai fait dans le jeu qui me met à chaque manche à qui j'ai parlé et tout. Et en vrai ça aurait été un peu plus proche de la perfection et ce système de même machine à se souvenir, ça fait un peu bizarre que l'héroïne dans l'histoire soit comme moi le joueur, qu'elle se souvienne des... Voilà. Mais c'est vraiment futé la façon dont on veut te faire croire que Marcus, il est un peu mytho. Et puis des fois, t'as plein de dialogues classiques et tout d'un coup, bam, le mec il meurt, il y a une scène il est dans un cercueil, bam. Salut Louis. Eh ben justement, Cooking Simulator, j'en parlerai peut-être dans pas longtemps, peut-être demain soir. Un petit run comme ça pour voir la mise à jour et puis pour... on verra, je suis même pas sûr, on verra. Oui, voilà, il est pas nanar celui-là, c'est ça qui est bien. Les acteurs sont vraiment cool, un peu dans le côté théâtral, mais c'est voulu, c'est assumé. Et les dialogues sont quand même pas mal écrits, il y a des très bonnes punchlines et tout, c'est bien joué, c'est drôle, c'est vraiment drôle. Attends de la voir samedi. Bah écoute, je te souhaite bon courage parce qu'à mon avis, il est full buggé. Mais enfin bon, je te déconseille les DLC, hein, ceci dit, juste le jeu de base déjà, ça, voilà. Et non, il est vraiment bien, très satisfait, notamment les acteurs, c'est vraiment... Il y en a pas un qui est hors de propos, même s'il y en a qui jouent plus théâtralement, mais c'est fait exprès. Non, il y a une nouvelle mise à jour dans Cooking Simulator, c'est pour ça. Une dernière mise à jour où il corrige des trucs et on sait ce qui se passe quand il corrige des trucs. Bon, c'était cool. J'encourage à l'acheter, il est pas si cher que ça. Je sais plus à combien il est, je crois que c'est 12 € quand même. Alors c'est 12$, ça doit être 10€. Non, 12$, oui d'accord, la conversion. Hein. 12,99. Non, c'est le meilleur Wales Interactive. Pas de souci quand on voit ce que c'était l'horrible Nightbook, vraiment beaucoup mieux. Bon allez, les zoos, bonne soirée, demain peut-être un stream sur Ikai ou Cooking Sim, on verra si j'ai la force ou pas la force. Allez, je vous dis bonne soirée, n'oubliez pas la petite musique.